Yeah. We're going. Sit down, old man.
Whose bones are creaking?
Say I have to have like a rolled up, or not a rolled up, a folded up blanket on top of my chair. It's like my chair is too hard for me. I have to sit on something soft.
Oh,
I'm such a baby.
need a bigger
What
butt.
happened last time? I do not need a bigger butt.
You mean
I have Davidson genetics, man. Got dumps like a truck. So
That's why
happened
Noon is
last
trying to
time?
kill us.
Yes, that is why Noon is trying to kill you.
We traveled north to Orin.
Yes.
Council had a dream. He saw his grandfather and his bestial transformed self. Arinth appeared and tried to speak to him. He was suspicious because he's been duped a few times before. She warned him about getting closer.
Oh my goodness.
She says they're not to be trusted. They brought up his grandmother and that it's mostly her fault and why he's suffering. And he asked her why she was successful and Arinth disappeared. We travel 4 days to get to the cliffs. The golems lining the cliffside were gone. When we descend, we realize the golems had also gone into the ocean and they're kind of marching north across or kind of being propelled through the water towards the coast on the mainland. So we realize there's not much we can do because they're gigantic. Some of them are the size of houses. So we kind of rush by and head to Orin. We see that the Nightingale crew is not there. We meet them along the way, pick them up, offer to give them a ride, fill them in. Skip a few. We check in on the Magister. And he left a note saying the Dwarven is suspicious of his activity, constant surveillance, progress on attunement, killing gods, and law. That's about it. We check in on Alacanther, and he seems to be all over the place, searching for something. We check on people in the mirror, including the Nightingale crew. They're resting next to some rocks. I already touched on that. Ishmael uses the mirror to check on Revan. We see floating gore in the ocean. Sad. We pass the remains of the Behemoth. We get a couple miles south of Orin and let the crew off because they're going to be picked up by the other ship, the Dreadnought, by Captain Bailey Atwell. Wanda goes to scout Orin. There are none near the coastline, and some a little bit out from it, but mostly they're just kind of hanging out by the water. The rest of the city is completely abandoned. The Kraken tentacles have withdrawn. The barrier is down. The ocean hasn't moved much, and there's no guards on the gates. We get to the gate. We open the gate. We get inside. We decide to try and open the door. We try one of the relics and it doesn't work, but then Ishmael tries the pistol and the door opens. The bell starts to ring. We feel a rush of wind from outside the city rushing inward toward the center of the city, and we hear a monstrous roar. It sounds like the Kraken. We tell Slate to leave, and we all rush inside, close the door. We go down a huge, unfathomably gigantic staircase as far as like height and scale goes. And there's lanterns. We travel along hallways for very, very long. It's very dark, and there's lanterns every 200 feet. We notice the floor is wet, and eventually we come into the big, massive central round chamber, and the water is kind of flooding in from the ocean because it opened up, and we can see and hear like a rhythmic thumping. And we eventually found out as we descend that it's the Kraken that fell down and was kind of thrashing against the walls and stuff. Kraken eventually dies. We decide to push through our tiredness and go reach the bottom before we rest. There's a bunch of crazy and dead non there as their minds are kind of wrapped up in the Kraken stuff as the Kraken died. We see an opening at the base where one of the walls meets the top of the sphere. We realize the ground is a sphere, so we're on top of this giant round object, which is probably Dalen's workshop. The stairs. We open the door. The stairs lead down into the metallic shell, and we decide to camp outside the door before descending inward. And then we spent a month in the labyrinth, and that was a sad and trying time. In these trying times.
In these trying times, you are offered many eggs as you make your way through the labyrinth. All of that sounds correct to me. Any other notes from anyone or additions?
I skipped much of the detail for the sake of time.
What are you talking about? Time is... We got plenty of time. All the time in the world.
Illusion.
Yeah. I don't have raid tonight, so I can play till whenever I want. Nobody can tell me to go to bed.
Till dawn.
Yep, that's right. All right. So that was a good summary. This is session 60.
My goodness.
And it is titled Untouchable.
What did you say? Untouchable?
Untouchable.
Untouchable?
Untouchable.
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Untouchable? I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore.
I derailed us, I'm sorry.
Where did my... There it is. Cool. So you find yourselves standing in this kind of stone hallway that leads to this single metal door embedded in a rock wall in front of you. What do you do?
Will you say what we see again? What's embedded in the wall?
There's a metal door, so similar to the door that you saw on the outside of the labyrinth. There was like a almost like futuristic looking metal door. Like mostly what you have seen is wooden doors and stone doors, but in this case, it is like a kind of locking mechanism, like turning wheel style metal door.
Somewhat
Cover
out
of
of
Nine Inch
sync,
Nails.
Wander checks his scrimshaw.
Okay. Looking at the scrimshaw, you see a single kind of dwarf figure, stick figure, building a sphere. Essentially, it has like there's a circle in front of him, and he has like a hammer in one hand.
I show it to the others in the party.
Okay.
Who is this covering a warm place? This is a really cool, like, orchestral version of Nine Inch Nails.
What are you talking about, Ishmael?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I want to know. This is really good. I want to find this song.
It's Vitamin String Quartet, Something I Can Never Have.
Huh? Or, yeah, something I can never have, yeah.
More tangents. We used their music for our wedding.
Oh, really?
Everlong by Foo Fighters and Drive by Incubus.
Sweet.
It was
Very
amazing.
cool.
All right. Anyway, we should prepare.
That's Luca's just cooler than the rest of us.
Council's been having a bad time for the last month. He may have mentioned that he's been having basically alternating nightmares the entire time we've been down here, and it's starting to weigh on him. He puts a shaky hand on the door just to kind of feel if there's any like thrumming or like machinery, something, I don't know, tremors.
Okay. Go ahead. Just give me a perception check.
Can I put an ear up to the door to listen?
Sure.
I'm going to use my player killer die because it seems appropriate.
The door explodes.
Hey, 15.
28.
28.
Yeah.
My goodness.
28! Jesus.
Yeah, I have really good perception.
So putting your hand, that's true. You
I got
talked
22.
about it. 22. Okay, 22 and 28. Putting your hand to the outside of the door, kind of putting your ear to the door, or putting your hearing hole, I don't know if you have ears, to the door. You, both of you, can feel and hear just a slow, deep thumping occasionally from within.
Occasionally, as in not consistent, like what
It
we
is
heard in the visions?
consistent, but it is slow.
Okay. Similar to what we heard in the visions, or not?
I don't know if you ever saw those visions.
I didn't see those visions, but I think they were relayed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know Felix had the vision where you could hear the heartbeat.
Yeah, you could probably piece together that this is the heartbeat.
Yes. Just as we probably all suspected, inside this door is likely the heartbeat.
I would ask if we are prepared, but we have done nothing but push to this point.
I would like to take an hour, if you all agree it's a good idea. I have learned an ability that could help us once we get through the door. It'll take an hour. But, and this is why I leave it to the group, it may not allow me to do much replenishment of health once I do it.
You are going to need to be more specific before we can weigh the options.
I can cook up some food that we can all eat that will make us more formidable against certain things. And if I
In
do
exchange for your healing ability.
that, it was a big healing. Remember that one time I gave Felix like a whole lot at once? I will only be able to do that one more time, potentially.
I think if this magical feast has a way to empower us and reduce the amount of wounds we receive, then that would be worth it.
I think it will. But it will take an hour, and we have to wait.
We have been in here for over a month. What's one
Another
more hour?
Another hour without the sun. Another hour without any light. Why not?
Say during this month that you have been inside, likely any like rations that you have had run out, and so you've been subsisting off of like whatever raisined good berries you can
Good
get
berries.
from Wander.
Council just sits and tries to meditate.
I'll kind of move off to the side and I cast Hero's Feast.
Heroes Feast!
Heroes Feast.
What do we get?
Alright, so everyone gets cured of all diseases and poison. If you are any of those, which we aren't, we become immune to poison and being frightened for the duration. These benefits last 24 hours.
Oh man,
So we're
immune to being frightened?
Immune to
Yeah.
being frightened and
Dang.
poison, and make all wisdom saves with advantage.
Oh.
Plus, everyone
Okay.
gets 2d10 of temporary hit points, and your hit point max goes up by that number as well.
Okay.
Whoa.
Give us the 2d10.
I roll them,
Double one.
Spence.
Yeah, you do. It's your spell.
Oh God, 7. That's terrible. 3 and a 4.
Terrible shirt.
That's terrible.
All right.
The D10s are cruel.
They are cruel. That's why Firestorm is 7 d10s, like so it could be 7. Damn.
And it will be.
Yes, it will be.
So
But
I'm
that
at-
wisdom, it's the wisdom buff that I think is extra important. That and immune to being frightened.
All right, what is the feast though? What are we eating?
Heck yeah.
Cheesy gordita crunches. Let's go.
Everybody gets a Baja Blast.
It's scaled down versions of the behemoth. Everyone gets their own behemoth.
Little like behemoth roast chicken.
With like an apple in its mouth, like in the
Yeah.
cartoons.
Let's say, what's it made out of? Is this like a tofurkey behemoth,
Yes,
or is this?
yeah, it's magical. So yeah, let's say it's vegan.
Nice.
Just what we need before a big battle. 0 protein.
Get him, Alex.
I got a carb load before the battle.
What was the HP? Are we rolling our own, or did we take
7. No, everyone gets 7 temp HP, and your HP max goes up by 7 temporarily. So your HP max goes up to make room for the temporary HP.
Right.
Wait, so do we have effectively 14 more hit points or 7 more?
7. I rolled a 3 and a
7
4.
more.
Okay. Is that how temporary HP normally works? Where it bumps
Yeah,
your
I
max
think that
up?
wording is kind of weird because
Yeah.
Well-
temporary hit points always just adds on top of. I guess if you were
Once
eating
you
it
lose
and
them.
you had less than max, like
Well, I think this allows you to replenish the temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
like,
So if we lose that 7 and we get healed, we go back up to
you
the
could
new,
you
the
could
new
replenish
max.
the 7. Whereas
Yeah,
temporary normally,
that's
if
what
you
it sounds
lose
like.
it, it's
Oh,
just
so
gone.
it's different from normal temporary HP.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
different.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that
different
makes
in that
sense.
regard.
I get it. Cool.
Yeah, we would eat around the campfire. We have to wait a full hour before the benefits happen.
We have no idea of knowing what's behind this door.
Should
But-
we be? Yes.
We have come this far.
I envision we will have a conversation with Arendt.
I'm hoping so. No matter what happens, know that this is for the sake of everything. Not just us.
I am going to use my powers to prepare us as best as I can. I can also protect us from her silver tongue. Should we walk in and immediately talk to her. But I fear if we go in and I don't already have this ward up, casting it in front of her may turn her hostile. So,
Whatever you feel is best.
yes.
So we wait the hour,
Mhm.
The hour.
and Council kind of looks over everyone in the group and opens the door.
Wait, before we're doing more.
What's
After the hour's up, I walk over to Felix and I say, I cannot do this for everyone, but you have proven formidable and important to the cause. And if you are to best Dalen, you should probably feel immortal. And he casts Death Ward on Felix.
Death ward. Nice.
Nice. Okay. That's death.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Death Ward.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to say it out loud. I'm just looking it up in here. Okay.
First time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. The target instead drops to 1 hit point, and the spell ends. It'll
Nice.
last for 8 hours.
Cool. So I just have to kill him twice. Easy.
Correct.
Yep.
And then I look at council and I say, should we look inside to see if we see her, or do we just barge in?
Well, I'm going to open the door, and then we will see what happens.
I have a feeling she knows we're coming.
She has been in my dreams every third night. I assume this is the case.
If
Council opens the door.
Okay. in the middle of Barkwan starting to.
Oh, was he saying something? I'm sorry.
No, like, I was gonna just I want to peek in, because so metagaming, the spell lasts for 10 minutes. I don't want to cast something and then we don't see her for 10 minutes and then it goes away.
Right.
That's why he's like, "Oh, do I see her? Do I see her? Do I see her?"
Well, it's the big submarine door, right? So if turn the big metal handle and
Yeah, there's no being quiet about it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, in contrast to the door above, which opened nearly silently when you went to rotate it, this one, it's definitely the loud screeching of the wheel as you turn it.
Counselor gives it one motion. It's and he just kind of, and then just keeps going.
Door then swings and it opens inward, so not out towards you, but you push it in. Opening the door, what you see in front of you is a somewhat dimly lit room. Felix recognizes it immediately because he's seen it a number of times already. For the rest of you who haven't seen it, what you see is a short hallway surrounded by stone on either side, and then a massive granite table in the center of this room, and only about 5 or 10 feet of space on the other side before another wall. On the floor, you can see that the flooring in here, because where you are standing right now, it is more of a stone floor. Past the doorway, you can see that it turns into more of a a sewer grating kind of flooring. It's metallic, like scaffolding almost. And so all of the flooring is that. You can see that there are a number of cables that you can see just kind of snaking in past the side of the doorway, and you can see that there are some pipes along the ceiling on the back wall, and you can see a lady standing on the opposite side of the table, and she's just staring at the doorway.
Is she an elm?
She is an elm.
Wow.
Yes,
so we don't see.
You recognize her from your dreams.
Hey, what's up? No,
What's up,
we don't see any of the god canisters, do we? The pods with the gods in them.
From where you are, no.
Okay.
You don't see any of that.
Council steps into the room.
Okay. As you step into the room, Aerith greets you. She says, "One of my council. Welcome."
He just nods silently.
Who's the next end of the room?
Ishmael, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ishmael,
not far behind.
you step in, and she doesn't regard either Ishmael or Barkwan. She just kind of gives a nod to
Wander walks in.
Okay. Wander, she would similarly. When Wander walks in, there is a little more of a almost quizzical look in how she views you. Again, because you are such an oddity, even to her. And so there's almost a little surprise on her face. And
Felix comes in last.
Felix walking in last. She says, "And you must be Felix, I imagine."
The one and only.
"I'm familiar with you." For what purpose are you here? And at that, she kind of like leans forward onto the table, just like puts her fingertips onto the table.
Nain is dying.
Is he?
So we have been told by Nan.
Hmm. And how has Nan contacted you?
We visited her people at the bottom of the ocean. She contacted us through the priestess. As some orb, a presence.
And I imagine she aided you in gathering the artifacts?
No. Well, in some way. She expedited our journey. Her aid was more in telling us everything. The history of everything.
Hmm. I'm curious what you believe everything to be.
How the Titans came to be. The Caretakers. The occasional destruction of the mortal races.
At that, you can see there's almost like a slight wince.
And Noon's ever relentless desire to reclaim what was perceivably taken from him.
She made mention of the Titans and their interactions with our offspring. How did she speak of this?
Her words
there-
were roughly... I'm sorry.
Just, was there remorse?
Disappointment.
They
The
are ever
conflict.
disappointed.
The conflict and death. Mortal struggles were a disappointment to them. I tried to make a case for the ever-growing nature of the species, but it was met with silence.
She make any mention of our purpose for what the Caretakers were created?
To keep them, the Titans, healthy, safe, while they slept.
So they themselves are not beyond corruption. They required us, and yet they would condemn corruption so highly.
I am unsure of... There were no mentions of corruption, only well-being.
Let me assure you, the entire purpose of our creation was to stop their own corruption by noon.
Understandable. His presence is permeating and consistent.
It is everywhere. Even here, and she kind of gestures around to this room, which now that you are inside the room, you're past that, like, the doorway that you came in, you can see to the left is the large orange crystalline heart, which is kind of just pulsing slowly with each like thumping beat. And to the right, you can see a number of things. first, immediately to your right, you can see a console that to Felix looks very familiar. And next to it, you can see the body of Dalen still on the ground. And you see past him more wires and piping. And past that, there are the two pods, stasis pods, that are just occasionally like hissing and kind of letting off puffs of steam.
Felix goes over to Dalen.
As you step to move that way, Arinth just looks at you and just watches.
I like turn him over and see how he died. Can I see? Is there evidence of that?
Yes. Immediately, you see, like, in his forehead, there is just a bullet hole. And you can't see the back of his head because it's gone. There's just gore on the ground beneath him. And Arinth, when you are inspecting the body, says, "Did Non speak of this as well?"
No, we saw it.
Same
We
moment.
saw what happened. When attuning with the relics, the gifts Dalen made for each of you, we saw Alakantha putting the compass on the table, being dared to fly across the world without it. We saw you shooting Dalen after he finished his project. We saw you casting the pistol into the ocean. We saw many things.
She turns to Ishmael. She says, "Yes, I thought that I recognized my gift."
Why is Dalen dead?
She's referring to the pistol that you were carrying.
I'm sorry, there was
Go ahead, Jack.
multiple comments.
Felix asks, why is Dalen dead?
Felix, that is a rather simple question. Dalen is dead because I killed him. I killed him because he would have never allowed me to do what I needed to. His purpose had been served. And I could not let him nor anyone else stand in my way.
And your way of doing what?
Making sure that suffering ends. She kind of furrows her brow and stares at you, Council, specifically. Says, "You have no children, correct?
No.
You have no loved ones. None who are close, none who you hold dear."
Not anymore.
She gestures to the rest of you. Do any of you, can any of you speak to the pain of a mother who has lost her young ones? Not once, not twice, but millions of times.
The only person I hold dear is in one of those chambers.
You don't even know who is in those chambers.
I think I do. Why?
What do you know of Neruya?
She gave life to to thousands of my people. She protected us, and we protected her and her vision.
Did she care for you at all?
I would
Do you
like to
know?
say, I think so. I know so.
She abandoned you. Time and time again. As we created you, they would lose interest in their creations, what they viewed as creations, as tests. They would go to their own passions. Neruya specifically would go to her vanity, turn aside. You know not for what caretaker you fight.
If they did not care, why did we return every time?
There was always a spark of hope. The highest form of creation is that of life. We all have things that we've created without life. Dalen, his workshops, his machinations. Me, I have my cities. They simply wanted a higher purpose and strove for it.
Are you saying you attempted to break this cycle? The wiping out of our species repeatedly. And the other caretakers would have stopped you.
They would have not stopped the extermination of the mortal races. They would have stopped the extermination of everything, because that would mean themselves.
So what are you trying to do?
Stop everything. I do not want to feel anymore the pains of a damned world.
Why don't you just end yourself then?
Mm-hmm.
This is contrary to the nature of existence.
Would you say stop everything? Do you mean our existence?
Your existence, my existence, the Titan's existence. As long as any one of us still remains, the cycle will repeat. It may be thousands of years from now. But again, pain will survive.
Did was Revan aware of your intentions when you bestowed upon him this gift?
I gave nothing to Revan.
So
I
what-
simply discarded a gift that was given to me by a... She looks over at the corpse of Dalen. Says, star-struck individual.
I believe it was Nan who gave Revan the pistol
It was.
and the compass.
It was.
So if you are successful, Noon gets everything back, and this world and the old one cease to exist along with everything on it.
She pauses for a moment and kind of looks around the room. Yes. I would wish for nothing more than sadness. For as long as there is something, there will be sadness. And I simply cannot bear it anymore.
Do I believe any of this? She's making some pretty bold claims.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
2.
You're not sure.
I mean, she's not.
Hold on. Plus 10. 12.
Ooh, okay. You're not sure.
At least
There
I'm
is
more not sure than less not sure.
there is a coldness to everything she said. It's despite words of sadness, it is numb. It is almost purely apathetic is how it comes across. So it's hard to tell if what she's saying is genuine or not.
You have been wounded more times than any of us could imagine. I have counseled others through loss of family, of friends. Such was my existence. I may very well be the last counsel, the last vestige of your people. But this seems like giving up. And that is counter to much of what we have been instilled in our existence. I cannot fathom your sadness, your suffering. But he is letting the great, unfathomably evil entity that is borne down on us for creation, that's letting him win the right way to go?
Him winning is simply a byproduct of my desires.
Is there no way to remove yourself from this equation without dooming all of creation to nothingness?
No. Because this is not about me no longer feeling pain. This is about none feeling pain. If I am removed from the cycle will still continue.
And what if we are okay with that? At some point, a parent must let their children suffer. I am willing to suffer and die, so future generations may evolve. I traveled across the desert, nude, for weeks, shamed and undignified, all because of the sake of what might come afterward. And I would do it again.
You are wise, counsel. But you are ignorant.
I am.
You cannot know the suffering that will come in future generations.
Can you be certain they won't be better? They will
I
be
have
stronger?
seen it. I've seen it enough times to know there is no better. Not as long as there remains something to be corrupted.
There are so many things we could do to inform future generations. Messages left in stone, metal, structures, inventions. It seems strange to expect sameness.
You view yourselves as unique. You view yourselves as one in a million. I have seen the millions. You are not unique.
How many have made it here?
To this very spot?
Have you had this conversation before with others like us?
No. There is something to the claim that you, specifically you, and she gestures, 5, are unique. But the majority, the vast majority of creation is the same.
In our uniqueness, is there not a glimmer of hope for change? And even the faintest glimmer of hope should be worth trying.
Hope can only be found in the short term. When you have been around as long as we have, hope is not something that you believe in. Hope only brings false expectation. Hope leads to disappointment.
Have you never witnessed good within these people?
Oh,
You
countless
think,
times.
that good is not worth the suffering that comes with it.
Again, in the short term, yes, absolutely it is. Within a single lifetime, even in the extended life, and she gestures to counsel, of one of my children, the good outweighs the bad. But in the grand cycle, as long as the Titans exist, they will view your corruption as seeds of evil, and they will seek to end it in their own way.
Only for it to start again, anew. Right?
Only as long as there is someone to create you.
And that is where your plan comes in. Is there a way of existence without the Titans? Are they so core to the way the world functions that we could not persist without them?
There's not. Without them, there is no link to life.
Are you aware of what's going on the surface?
I imagine now that you have found the last artifact, there is decay and death.
Creatures of stone and red
Yes.
alchemite, ice marching across the land.
Yes.
I've seen visions of my home destroyed.
Mine as well.
Both evidence of what I have spoken. The corruption of your races, followed by the destruction brought by the Titans.
What was Tersink's opinion, and how did that take him to Ikand on this topic?
I did not know that Tersink had gone to Ikand. I assume you mean the southern continent, the southern
Yes.
landmass.
Plateau filled with ice.
His opinion was one of regret. He did not view our actions with as much vigor after they had been done as he did before.
Which actions?
And he looks back at Barkwan. She looks back at Barkwan. Says, all the caretakers consented, except one who was sent away, who you've spoken to, and she turns to Felix.
Alakanth.
Sent away. You tricked him.
He would have not agreed.
Just like how you shot Dalen in the head.
That's correct. The rest, she looks back at Barkwan, agreed willingly.
Why are they in there?
Their continued existence draws on the life force of Nain. As you said, Nain is dying.
Council looks at the pipes and the cables leading from. They're kind of. Are they knowing that now? Does it look like the pipes are like leading from the heart to the pods?
Through a number of like intermediary like consoles and things like
Right.
that. Yeah.
So that basically, those pods are siphoning life from the heart.
Yeah. If not for the selfish actions of Tersink, Nain would have been dead long ago.
Selfish?
In choosing to bring back our children.
Compared to what you're doing, that doesn't seem selfish at all. You are the selfish one.
At that, you can see that like there's a little edge to something. Like you're starting to get under her skin a little bit. She says, "How could you view what I am doing as selfish? I am eliminating suffering."
I don't want to die.
Life,
I refuse. Yet you force your will on me. And everyone else. Everything we've done and fought for, you would just throw it away.
The same as the Titans have done to us.
Not saying the Titans are good either.
Such is the path of free will. If every time we return, there is a chance for us to face the Titans when they awaken, and the Titans say, maybe not this time, and go back to sleep, I'm willing to die for that.
Whatever happens now, whatever gruesome death or whatever I suffer, this life was all worth it, no matter what happens.
You had said that the gods considered the races experiments.
Yes.
Were some more successful than others?
No.
Did
Each
you
of
say
us.
Tersink brought back all the children?
He did. When Tersink did whatever he did, he brought back a fraction of the life that was lost from our prior home.
And he died from it.
Yes. His sacrifice, if you like to view it that way, that brings you some comfort, is what brought each of you back. It created a need for those of us who remained to bind your ancestors so they could not speak of it.
So that is where my people come from. It's the life force of Tersink welling up from the ground and expressing itself through certain plants.
She leaves both of her hands on the table, but she gestures at you, Wander, with just a nod of her head. She says, "That life force in your chest is evidence of this, yes."
That's why it is separate from Noon. Because it's not Noon's, it's Tersink's. We finally have an answer to that question after so long.
While we're talking, can Felix kind of start to look around, not like actually walk around him, but just look with his eyes and try to figure out what's going on with the pods and the heart?
Sure. Make me a perception check and then make me an investigation check.
Perception is going to flash of genius that too, so 18.
18. So you can see that the setup for the pods, we'll just refer to them as pods, that's easiest, is such that they are connected to the one major console that Dalen's body is next to. And then that is somehow connected through the numerous wires and tubes over to the heart somehow. You don't see any like direct connection into the heart itself. So depending on what your investigation is, I might tell you more.
29.
Jeez!
You suspect this is almost like an IV in some way. That it's not connected directly to the heart, but rather to some vein somewhere of life energy that's feeding into those.
So energy is going into the pods from somewhere, not the heart.
I mean, indirectly from the heart.
Indirectly from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a dumb question. The heart is Nain's heart, right? We know that
Correct.
much? Okay.
Yep.
Have you appealed to the Titans to be relinquished of your suffering? And what is their response?
No. Because again, to end oneself, or to consent to the ending of oneself, is contrary to the very nature of existence. To ask to be killed is illogical.
I meant more for to ask them not to kill.
To not kill you. Yes. Every time. Every time they have awoken and our children were threatened, we pleaded on their behalf. They first were not as cut and dry about their punishments for you. They first took your lives and shortened them. When you first were created by us, you were immortal, same as we were. But the Titans wouldn't allow it.
Why?
Because your lives take from their lives. Just as there is no life without the Titans, that connection would be severed. As long as you exist, as long as we exist, their awake cycles are shortened. They need to sleep to recover the energy that they lose from us simply being here. By having immortal offspring, countless in number, their awake cycles were shortened dramatically. And so, to serve themselves, they cut your lives short. And then once they saw the corruption that began to seep in upon further awakenings, shortening life wasn't an option. It wasn't harsh enough. That's when they resorted to just destroying.
We saw a vision of Alacantha on the other planet.
Yes.
We saw Nain attacked by Noon. Well, we saw Noon attack something, and Nain try to protect something. It was not himself. Do you have any idea what that could have been?
I know perfectly what that was. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Why was Alacantha the only one who was sent away? Why would he be the one to care?
Passion? Emotion? If it's anything like 'tis all.
No. Not that. The plan was to destroy the Air Titan. Nin. The embodiment of chaos. For as long as chaos exists, the possibility of corruption exists. You cannot guarantee the existence or the continued goodness of anyone or anything as long as chaos is an option. As long as it's a possibility. And so the plan was to kill Nin.
Whose plan?
Ours.
The caretakers.
Naruya was involved, yes.
And Tersink?
And Tersink.
And Nain protected it.
Yes. Something awoke Nain prematurely.
Why
The Titans
was
were supposed to be sleeping still.
why was Noon involved?
You want us to believe you gave orders to Noon?
It was Noon and I that came up with the plan. After the Titans destroyed you for the last time, it gave a great deal of life to Noon. Not just through the destruction of you, but also through the destruction of the planet. I'm sure you saw that from Alacantha as well. The ruined state they left things in.
We did.
I wanted the suffering to end. Noon is a means to an end to me. And I a means to an end to him.
How can you be sure that Noon won't just start the cycle all over again with new Titans?
Noon never wanted the cycle to begin in the first place. It is through the forces of the universe that any of this happened. Noon is the embodiment of evil. And so the existence of evil created good. And within those two polar opposites, there was also the creation of chaos and of law. Noon never wanted this, which is why he seeks to have it back. He does not lie when he says all life is his.
What you speak of is balance. And you wish to undo that balance completely by preventing this cycle of life, the law and order, the good and evil.
There is only balance when there is no swaying back and forth. Life, existence, constantly swings between good and evil, between chaos and law. And in that you view balance.
Yes.
It is much easier to balance if nothing is there.
Ease is not the path that leads to the greatest fulfillment or the best outcome. The sweeter things in life are not quite as sweet if I haven't had to work for them or been through challenges of my own. Why wouldn't the same apply on a greater scale to all living kind?
You would dare speak to me of the sweeter things of life? Your life is nothing. You are but a speck in the grand scheme of time. Your sweeter things mean nothing to the Titans.
I don't doubt that. But they mean a great amount to myself and those around me. And when you take that good, those sweet things,
You may have to watch all of us pass one more time. Or the culmination of everything leading to this point and the knowledge that we have. To not put our hands in the fire. To not fight amongst ourselves. To be obliterated by entities that I can't even fathom. Maybe that is the difference. maybe this time you will have another chance. And if not, you will get what you want.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh no!
Natural 1, baby.
Oh no, I got a 5. Wait. Can I re-roll this? I cannot re-roll this. Hey, Felix, how's it going? You have that cool
Flash of Genius.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Big Mondo Preach. How much is that?
Mondo
Plus,
Preach.
what's that? Plus 8?
No, Domo
Plus
Arg,
5.
thank you.
Okay, so I got 10, and then Persuasion is I have plus 7. I got 17.
She stares at you. What do you think will happen if Nain is woken up?
Volcanoes, fire, starvation, crushing, death. It won't be instant. But we will have chosen. That is the crux of the issue that we are facing, is that with our free will, we have the right to choose.
You will have chosen none of that.
It is because we have failed then. We had no way of improving without knowing why we are being wiped out. But now we do. Now we know. Let us return to the cities and what's left of the world to inform people, to try and stop the alchemite creatures, the fire elementals from rampaging the world, and to maybe appeal our case.
If you would leave, then leave.
If you kill the Titans, you won't have that choice.
We can't allow you to continue with your plan.
But that is my agency, is it not?
This is why we are asking you. If we are to be wiped out, let it be because of the choices we have made. And do not return us again. That will merely perpetuate the cycle. If you wish to end your suffering, then this could be the end of it.
There is no stopping what is already in motion.
Things are different now. We've met with Nan. We've spoken with them. We've met with you. We're here in this room. After a month of traveling in the dark, cold.
You think that your travels have made your communion with your God somehow more important.
No. I'm not so egotistic to believe that. I just think that this time things might be a little different. I hope they are.
It is not arrogance. It is evidence that things can change, that cycles can play out differently than they have in the past, that there are more possibilities than what you have so far experienced.
With chaos, there's always a possibility, right?
While it is true that chaos brings the possibility of good as equally as it does evil, the persistence of evil does not.
Tell me then, Aaron, what exactly is your plan of total annihilation? How will you achieve that?
When Nain finally dies, Noon will receive that energy, and Noon will destroy this.
He will be strong enough to take everything back.
He will have the life of a Titan returned to him. This is not simply the passing of a caretaker, or even 1,000,000 or 100,000,000 of our mortal offspring. This is a fundamental force of the universe returned to its source.
And each caretaker here is siphoning the life energy from him.
They are helping to expedite his death, yes.
Willingly?
I wouldn't say that.
Did you not say that they agreed to your plan?
They did.
Is it the same way Alacantha agreed to your plan?
Just because they didn't know all of the details doesn't mean that they didn't agree to my plan.
Did you tell them specifically that you meant to end their existence along with everyone else?
No.
I think there's a reason Dalen went along with it until he didn't.
Dalen went along with it until the end.
What part of your plan do you think he would have stood against?
He would have likely viewed my methods as unlawful. There is laws of the universe that were put into place by Nain that simply cannot be broken because they are part of our very fabric. And the inability to kill our offspring is one of them.
And you found a loophole. You aren't killing us. You're killing Nain.
Yes.
And you would put a stop to anyone who attempted to prevent you from doing this.
I would.
I walk over by the Titans just to look at them.
You mean the caretakers?
Or
The pods?
sorry. Yeah, the caretakers.
Okay.
Like not being aggressive or like looking to attack, just like as we're talking, kind of taking a couple steps, not being secretive, but just trying to get a view.
She
Inquisitive.
has eyes on you the entire time you're walking over there.
How many are there total?
2.
It's Naruya and Horan, right?
Mhm.
Again, making sure, like, Ishmael is not trying to seem aggressive, but realizing this is not his place or his home or something like that. But he does walk towards Horan.
Okay. Yeah, so they're essentially right next to each other.
Okay. And assuming I'm allowed to at least approach, Ishmael puts a hand onto the front of the pod that Warren is in.
You do so. And she asks,
Go ahead.
what does it feel like? What does it feel like being so close to something that you want? What does it feel like to have that hope?
Feels like I would give everything.
Then you know how I feel.
Then it seems we're at an impasse.
You do not accept my compromise. To give us one chance. And should we fail, this will continue regardless.
You misunderstand. I have spoken the words that what has been set in motion cannot be undone. If you leave here, Nain still dies.
And if they are not in the pods,
Nain still dies.
they have no power to stop this.
No more than I do.
Insight? Just to make sure she's...
Go ahead and give me an insight check, yeah.
Ooh, that's much better. 16 plus 7, 23.
Fundamentally, what she said is true.
Poodoo.
If what you say is true, and this is truly to be the end.
I'll get my monster from the fridge. Unless we need to take a break soon.
Thanks,
For
Greg.
bedtimes. Is it 7:15, 7:30? When do we have to do that?
I think Becca's shooting for 7:30.
Okay.
If what you say is true, and there is simply no stopping this, I would like to speak with Horan.
You may
I'm
speak
still,
to him.
Standing there with my hand on the pod.
Thank you very much. She says, you may speak to him.
Can he hear me?
She turns to Barkwan. Could Naruya hear you when you spoke to her?
I'm not sure. I tried to commune with her, and who responded was not who I believe to be Naruya. Can I try now?
You want to cast communion?
Divine intervention!
Did I cast a spell, or isn't it like an innate thing clerics can do? I can't remember. It was so long
No,
ago.
you'd have to cast a spell.
Oh.
Cast commune.
No, I'm not gonna cast a spell in front of this crazy lady.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to waste like a 4th level spell? Oh, 5th level spell.
I don't even have it prepared, so no.
Ah, bummer. Okay. There is no need. You're in the same room.
Can I?
If they would be let out, the pods opened. Could we converse with them?
You could.
Would you allow that?
No.
So it does
Why?
have an effect.
Can you kill us?
I cannot kill you.
I try and open the pod.
How do you do so?
Is there like a latch, a handle of some sort?
Make me a quick investigation check.
Okie dokie.
18.
Hold on, let me just get Tailspire opened up real quick for no reason. 18? You don't see an immediate like latch or something to this. No.
Is the front of it glass?
Yes.
Like it's clear.
It's clear.
Could be alchemite or something.
Mhm.
As he's kind of feeling around it and looking around it, Ishmael says, "I want this opened. I want to speak with Horan."
That much
Oh.
is evident.
Be careful, Ishmael. Maybe I should try. We don't know what'll happen if you break something. And Felix walks over to the terminal or whatever that Dalen was dead next to. Isn't he dead to like some next to some controls?
Mm-hmm.
He's by the console, right? Like the
Yeah.
Yep.
Felix approaches that,
Okay.
and I'd like to try to figure out how to work it.
Okay. Make me investigation check.
I'm picturing Felix walking over there while holding up a finger to her. Like, 1 sec.
Hold on, I got this.
I just gotta. I just see that.
Oh, 1 sec.
Gotta sneak past you and grab the ranch real quick. Oh,
Sneak back real
sorry.
quick.
Well, I'm glad I grabbed the lucky feat because my first roll was a 1.
Ooh.
And I am going to surprise Flash of Genius this to get 26.
26. You don't immediately see, there's not like an open pods button or something.
Terrible UI.
I would have put that there, Dalen. Come on.
Classic Dalen.
What do you guys know? Like you're engineers of some kind.
Some UX
Did a
guy.
crap job here.
No, you don't see an immediate way to like deal with this or to like open something. Oh.
Ishmael is allowing Felix to look at the console, but he is being outwardly becoming more agitated.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He gives not like
I would have hit it, but not like hit it,
I want to hit it hard enough to break it, but not hard enough that it's
To make her
evident that I'm
mad,
trying to hit it.
he's gonna repeat himself again to Arinth. I want to speak with Horan, and he like on like the side, like he's not punching through the glass, but he's giving it like a hit, like to make a reverb kind of sound, like to draw attention. Like, lady, I'm pissed.
Okay. She watches you do this. She says, "Do you see the difference between you and I? You grow frustrated and you attack things you do not understand. You are no more than a child throwing a tantrum.
I may have these tendencies, but they come from a place of compassion. Compassion for Horan, the other caretakers, and all those mortals, as you referred to them, that I've met and who have come before me, and who, yes, will come after me if I have anything to do about it, if we have anything to do about it. So I am frustrated. I do not mean to stand here and watch you simply put an end to all life, including ours.
I wouldn't think you would go to such great lengths to reach me here and simply allow that to happen, no. And thus my question when you first arrived. What do you want? What are you doing here?
We're preventing you from ending all life.
If I could
Then do so.
If I could ask a question in response to your question, what was your hope with the initial creation of the races?
To be a mother. To create life in my own image. To raise that life. To nurture it, to care for it, to teach it.
Felix is gonna take out his tinker's tools and see if he can like open up a side panel or something on the terminal.
Okay.
Try to figure out how it works from the inside.
Okay.
While she's likely distracted by him doing that, clerics do get something called Divine Intervention at level 10.
Sure.
As an action, I'm assuming I can take an action,
Yeah.
I
go
can
ahead.
call on my deity to intervene on my behalf when the need is great.
Okay.
I roll a percentile dice. If you
Yep.
roll a number equal to or lower to your cleric level, your deity intervenes. The DM gets to choose what the nature of the intervention. So percentile dice, is that a D? What is it? D10
So
and a D?
you roll a
D10.
D10, yeah, 2D10. You designate
2d10.
one as the tens place and one as the ones.
Or if you had a D100.
That's why there's.
Or if you had a D100,
That's got the one with the
All the
zeros.
cool kids have D100. Just saying.
Yeah, the
Purple,
one. Yeah.
purple and black. Oh wait, D10. These are D1.
those are D what?
Those are D. I don't know. It's got 80, 20, 40.
He definitely said one.
A D1.
This
How
is
is
a
that
D10.
possible?
D1.
Is it just a
D10.
sphere?
Yeah.
Purple and black are the ones place, the tenths. Red and gray. No! 47.
What does your call for divine intervention look like?
Knowing what we know now, that it's possible that they were put in those pods against their will, but under the good of the plan. Like, the divine intervention is like, free yourself and fight. Like, I want her to escape.
So you're vocally calling out to her.
Yes.
Arinth responds. Says she cannot hear you.
I'm not interested in what you believe to be true.
Then take what I know to be true. She cannot hear you.
I don't believe you.
This is the agency that you fight for?
What else should I fight for? To have complete despair over the state of the world.
You need not despair. Your suffering will end. It may take time, but you could live the remainder of your life however you choose.
Yes, I choose to have a long remainder to my life. He's scowling at this point, just gripping his mace. He mad.
What is standing right in front of Horan's pod?
Mm-hmm.
What comes directly off of the pod, if that makes sense?
I'll be right back.
Like what?
Like tubing, cable, like what do I see? Because it's somehow hooked to the heart, you were saying, through like some intermediary things. And
you can see a number of cables that are coming from underneath it.
okay.
Why don't I show you what you can see?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, just tell us.
No. I want you to take a look.
This is so intense.
No, we're in a metal room. We're not intense.
Shh.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys can see this now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So you can see there are a number of cables that are attached to the pods.
Oh dear, we're in Tailspire.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is cool.
Ishmael wants to make an attempt to try and open the pod that Horan is in with his hands by forcing it open.
That's a good point. Before you do that, Felix, you are attempting to take off the side paneling to this console that's in front of you.
Yep.
I made you make an investigation check, right?
That was for the initial check. I am with my tools
Oh,
trying to tinker with this thing.
Okay, sure.
It runs on MS DOS.
It's running on Cobalt. No.
What kind of check is it?
Yeah, make me another investigation check.
Dang it. Although, am I doing this with my tools, or
Yeah, you can. So your this is to take off the side panel. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love that you use some of the sci-fi pieces mixed with the cave stuff. That's cool.
That's what it looks like in here.
That's great.
18.
18. Yeah, you're able to find it's pretty basic construction on the actual paneling itself. You can find like the several screws that are holding this plate of metal in place, and you simply remove it.
What's inside?
You could see a whole bunch of wires and plastic and cables and stuff.
Plastic. He invented plastic.
Oh,
Dalen didn't share
Got
everything.
plastic, but no guns.
You just need oil. That's pretty much what plastic made from.
So now,
Can I see like where are there the cables that go to the pod? Can I see where those like come in and
no, because those come in behind, like on the back side of this console, and so you don't see like where they plug into anything. It's like looking at your motherboard and trying to see what's plugged in on like the back
Yeah.
side of it. Like,
this isn't gonna be much help?
Ishmael, you are trying to pry open the lid. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Sorry, my mute button went away. Okay. Okay, hey. Sorry, strength check.
There we go.
Oh gosh. Okay. 21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
You find what looks like a seam of some kind along the top edge of this pod. And you kind of dig your fingers in and you try and you strain, and it doesn't even creak. Whatever this thing is, it is solid.
Does this look to be arcane related? Like, is it magical?
Give me an arcane check.
Ew. Okay, well, that's a
I'll just be here as the fighter.
this
Can I shoot something yet?
That's this many.
This many?
This
This many?
One.
This is beyond your comprehension.
He drools.
You have no idea.
Sorry. Do you have a means for stopping this? He like shouts over his shoulder as he's trying to pry it open.
Oh, give me some more time.
Council's
Aaron.
just watching Aaron's.
So Aaron at that point turns and starts to walk towards you.
Towards Ishmael?
Yeah, and she gets next to Ishmael and Felix. And she says, I've already told you that I cannot allow you to stop this.
Well, actually, you said it could not be stopped, not that you would not let us stop it. So
This simply expedites the inevitable. I do not wish to prolong any of our suffering.
I'm not suffering.
I'm good.
With that, she reaches out and grabs onto Ishmael.
I got the spell.
Okay. Well, first, she's going to grab Ishmael, and she's going to just attempt to hold him in place, like hold his arm in place. So she's grappling you, Ishmael. You can give me a contested grapple check.
Being grappled by a
Can-
god.
Can I do something before I make that check?
No,
Can I take a bonus action? No.
no, you cannot.
Okay. So what check? I'm sorry. Strength?
So she's attempting to grapple you. So you can use either athletics or acrobatics.
Well, I'm definitely going to use athletics. And that is going to be 19.
19.
Hmm?
She puts out her hand to grab onto you, and you just like instinctively pull your arm away from her. And you do so just fine. Now I believe that Barquan wanted to cast a spell. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question? So this felt like
Hostile.
yeah. There we go.
I thought she was casting a spell. That's why I said I wanted to guess.
Did I think this felt hostile? What she was trying to do to me?
Define hostile.
Aggressive.
You are attempting to break something that is hers, and she is trying to stop you.
Okay.
She's being
okay.
defensible.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Yeah. Okay.
let's just roll. It makes sense. Ooh,
That'll work.
that's not good.
Gosh, I didn't give any of you names except, well, Council has his because he has a custom model.
Yeah, because I spent $8 on it.
Yeah.
What's the join code?
Oh man, I don't know. Hold on.
Right.
Felix.
Got it open.
All right, should I dip out now?
Oh yeah, we
Can
could
set up?
take our break while I get this set up.
Do this.
I got a 7. I rolled a 1.
I also got a 7,
Yeah.
Wah-wah.
which is
Remind me
not
how to spell
good.
Barquan. Is it Bear
B-A.
Quan?
Yes.
Just like that?
Bear Quain?
Bear Queen.
Bear Queen.
I'm a bear queen.
I've just been writing it as BQ in my notes.
BQ.
Yeah.
And this
I'm a
is
Burger Queen.
Ish.
Hello, child.
Right.
I
Hello.
got 23.
And
Good.
this is Aaron.
More like 7th.
Yeah. After I run her through with my greatsword.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't. Okay, we didn't get the order set up before everybody left. So
It's fine.
let's
Ishbel.
go
right.
take bathroom breaks, whatever,
Okay.
and then we'll come back and
Go.
I'll
resolve.
get a few.
Bye bye.
Oh, goodness. All right, time to fight a god. Whew. Oh.
Hello, I'm back. I'm just trying to fix my headset.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, it's fallen apart.
Is that Lizzie?
She can't hear you. I think
Oh,
I
that's
heard
fine.
you coming through my headset.
Oh.
Did you ask if is that Lizzie? Yes, this is Lizzie.
Goodness.
She wanted to pop on and say hi once everybody was back.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm the first back. My bread and honey.
Here.
There we go. Okay.
Oh. Cataclysms.
Woo!
Well, sort of.
Yeah, not really. Not
Kind of.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. That will hold for now, at least. But it could always be better. What are you doing? Are you making a duck?
Puppet.
Oh.
Dragon. I don't know.
Hold it up to the camera.
Yeah, frog.
I forgot how to do this.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Hold on. Did you ever learn how to do that one?
No.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay,
like
it's a crocodile. Crocodile.
Crocodile? What are these then?
A baby
It's got
crocodile.
ears.
Both of them.
Oh,
Baby crocodile.
sure. Yeah, if it folds it down.
it does look like a baby crocodile
Yeah, all right.
with buck teeth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my bread.
I'm putting them on you. Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. I pulled on your hair a little bit. Oh, no.
What is it?
Did it live up to your expectations meeting your goddess?
I think she needs a hug.
Go ahead, on your turn, try to hug her. Just
I was actually thinking about it.
she won't stop you.
Lights will guide.
You will fix her. You'll be promised.
Yep. That's all she needs. A hug will make everything better.
If all of you just use your turn to hug her, the combat will be over. Oh, interesting. I'm actually going to start this playlist over. This is a really good playlist.
No, the music tonight has been on point for sure.
So this is from a playlist called D&D Tense Atmosphere by Zesty Papa.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's been real good. I listened to the first maybe 6 songs on this playlist, and I was like, okay, these seem okay. But yeah, as it keeps going, I'm like, oh heck yeah, it's good. I tried to find a different tense playlist last night, and it ended up being almost more epic, is what I would call it.
It's hard to find a middle ground because it's usually quiet ambience, and then it's just
Right.
Darkest Dungeon combat music. Let's friggin' go!
Right. I mean, Darkest Dungeon is a very tense game, but
Yes.
I don't think it's more the atmosphere and like the mechanics of the game that make it tense than the music.
Right.
The music makes it feel epic. It is
Mhm.
epic tensity. Me gusta. Good game. That's all. I normally have my chat up during sessions. I do.
Hey,
not.
Chad, how's it going? Like, comment,
Hey,
subscribe. Hey, guys, it's your boy Caden.
It's your boy.
The correct pronunciation is chaboy.
Chaboy.
Mm.
It's
Yep.
Chaboy.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
We watched a season of like, I forget even the name of the reality show, but it was some concept where people got married in very short order and then tried to make a relationship work. And there was this one guy that all he could say was chaboy. That is how he referred to himself at all times. And it was just like, oh, I have a feeling this isn't going to work out. And it didn't work out.
It's like that video that I think Alex shared it. The girl with the leftovers. It's like, oh my
Yes.
gosh.
What was happening?
I sent that to Carrie, and she's like, A, this makes me feel better about myself. B, please don't ruin my day again. Gomena, sorry.
Gomena, sorry.
I think Luca put it right. Someone with yogurt for brains.
Yes, yogurt for brains. Accurate.
It just gives old sad person vibes. I mean, I think of like her emphasis on what the staff think. Like, I guarantee
right?
no one cares.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh.
I hope I never have to date again.
Wait. Can't. I need to. No. Boop, 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 boop.
I'm indulging for dessert tonight and had 2 pieces of bread with honey on them instead of just one.
Well, so you had 2 scoops of
Ooh.
Raisin Bran, not instead of 1?
Well, I don't eat Raisin Bran anymore because it has more sugar than most other cereals, which is the dumbest thing on the planet. It's like
Really?
the most. Yes, Raisin Bran has more sugar than Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes. It's
Really?
it's absurd. I was heartbroken. I now have off-brand Raisin Bran. It's like brand Raisin Flakes. Yeah, it's like it's exactly what it is.
Bran flavored Raisin Flakes.
Yeah, it's like bran flakes with raisins or something.
Wait,
Hold on.
I know I wasn't there for the beginning, so I'm sorry to do this, but I love cereal. So what was the problem with all those cereals you were naming?
They have less sugar than Raisin Bran.
Oh, because Raisin Bran.
That's why I stopped eating Raisin Bran, because it was my favorite cereal, and it's like 43 grams per 2 cups or something like that. It's obscene.
Jeez.
Raisin Bran
Nutritional
oil info.
There we go.
One of my favorite Mandela effects is the Raisin Bran son never wore sunglasses.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And I figured out where that one came from. I was like, but what about other sons? And in the 80s and 90s, for some reason, every other animated son had sunglasses. Like if it was for a radio station logo, or if it was for an educational purpose, or if it was in a random cartoon, all the sons had sunglasses, except for the Raisin Bran son.
Right.
Well, he was inside eating breakfast.
Yeah, you don't need sunglasses inside.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you think?
I always was it the KS95 logo? I'm trying to think of old sons.
Yes.
You're probably
Yep.
right. I bet it was KS95 was one of them, which I saw all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm also, my other thought is that also big during that time was the California Raisins.
I said California Raisins had sunglasses.
Or sunglasses. And
They
they
sure
were
did.
kind of associated because Raisin Bran.
Yep.
Raisin Bran has 20 grams of sugar per cup. Fruit Loops has 12.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And Fruit Loops is like pure sugar.
Yeah.
Is that from the raisins though? Like how much of it is from the actual fruit?
Well, if you,
Ah.
I remember.
I don't know, but it's.
That's
I
not
remember
sugar, though.
the-
That's added sugar, right?
I think that's added sugar.
the raisins used to. You could see the sugar on the outside.
Yeah, they have the white.
Mhm.
Coated
frosting
them
on it.
in sugar.
That was actually cocaine.
Well, it's just
Is it-
necessary. Plain
I love
raisins
Raisin
taste
Bran.
disgusting. They need a lot of help to taste like
I
they do.
love raisins.
Mhm.
I mean, they're worse grapes, but they're still good. Yeah, Fruity Pebbles, 11 grams per cup.
What?
Yeah, Raisin Bran is like, I think the highest I've seen.
Fruity Pebbles only have 11 compared to 20 in Raisin Bran?
Mm-hmm.
That is.
And that's per cup, too. That's like half a bowl.
You know what else I found out today? Two things that totally blew my mind. One is the Michelin stars that they give to restaurants were actually started by Michelin tires. Like,
They want
that
people
is
to
a
drive
Michelin
places.
tire initiative that started and is like their thing. And I was like, what? That's stupid and okay.
Today I learned.
And the Guinness Book of World Records was started by Guinness Brewing.
By Guinness.
I was like,
Really?
I just assumed it was like the same name for whatever reason. If the brewing company started it as like something to, some advertising or something just to get notoriety, and then it became this huge phenomenon, and they carried it on.
I like it.
Crazy.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I was so surprised to learn both those things. When we were having lunch with our leadership call, one of my peer managers just spent 2 weeks with her husband in Ireland, and they went to the Guinness factory or brewery, whatever. They did the big tour, and she was telling me that fact, and I was like, what? That's crazy. Like, that blows my mind. And she was like, well, then let me tell you another one. They're telling
Let me
about
tell you something else
Michelin.
that'll blow your mind.
There must have been some drunk guys at a brewery being like, I just did the most push-ups in the world. Like, no, I'll do it. And someone's like, you know what? Let's put an end to this.
Let's officially keep track of who can do the most push-ups.
Exactly.
I wonder what else we can keep track of. All right, everybody's back. Let's go. What? Everybody roll for
7.
Okay, you're at the back.
I'm back of the Elm bus.
Friggin' right.
Beep beep. Hopeless Jeep.
Beep beep.
I got 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
30,
14.
30, 20.
Wait. You said 14, Wander?
Yep.
Okay. Barquan, what did you roll?
I got a 7, and work stuff is blowing up. Apparently, the server was compromised. So I'm going to be maybe a little distracted, but I'm here.
Tell them it's your final session and you're not on the clock and they can get bent. There's other developers.
That's how this works. I got 7.
Yeah, your internet's not working. That's crazy. Good thing we're on a LAN.
Yeah, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Ishmael, what did you roll?
23.
Oh, okay, so you're ahead. Okay, cool. There we go. So that's it. Ishmael, Felix, Arinth, Wander, Barquan, and Council. Ishmael. Oh, well, actually, so here, we'll resolve Barquan. You wanted to cast a spell, which kicked off all of this.
I mean, yeah, do I get to, even though I'm last in initiative?
Yeah, we'll give you your thing.
Okay. I cast Holy Aura.
Okay. And what's that do?
I have it right here.
It orates holily.
30-foot radius around you, creatures of your choice in that radius, everyone in the party, have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. And it lasts up to a minute.
Advantages on saving throws, did you say?
All of you have advantages on advantage on saving throws, and anyone attacking you has disadvantage on attacks.
Wow.
That's
That's
powerful.
huge.
Holy, so what?
It's an 8th level spell.
8th level spell.
Oh my goodness. So she's going to have disadvantage potentially on all attacks against all of us.
Unless she counterspells it right now.
But she's got some legendary action crap.
You have an 8th level spell?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. It's almost like he's just a pure spellcaster. Okay.
Wait, what? I know that was a joke. What class are you? I don't even know if
He's
I...
cleric.
He's cleric.
Cleric.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
artificers are kind of a weird hybrid class.
Yeah, you get the same spell levels like Bard, right? Max 5.
Okay. I am going to ask you, what is your tiny reliquary worth at least 1,000 gold containing a sacred relic that you're using for this?
I was gonna ask, like, we haven't done material components yet, and Hero's Feast also had 1,000, but
Oh, really?
yeah,
Dang, dude. I'm
I
letting
should
you
have
get
said.
away
I
with
should have said something.
murder.
It was all the loot we found in the labyrinth.
All the buttons that we were
Yeah,
gonna
that's
give
fine.
that one fish man.
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
Value is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh,
Right? That's how the
also,
saying goes, right?
dude, you forgot the most important part, that creatures of your choice in that radius, when you cast the spell, shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and have advantage. Yeah, so you all now glow.
I forgot about that.
Ooh.
Any
Hey.
fiends? Any fiends?
Oh, you already have it.
Is she a demon?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Any fiends or undead attacking a creature with a melee attack also need to make con saves or be blinded until the spell ends. But I don't think we have fiends or undead. in this
cast
campaign.
Moonbeam
don't
on
know.
her. I bet she's a
maybe she's a
shapeshifter.
fiend.
Maybe.
She's a fiend for Ishmael's muscles.
She did grab them.
Huh? Yep.
Yeah, I left out the part where she went, ooh.
Council shoots himself. He's like, nope.
Okay. So you do that. I need this back down, please. Thank you.
Tailspire is asking me to download community content. Is that safe?
Yes.
That's my miniature, I think.
Oh, I didn't. Steelspire. Well, whatever.
Also the Aranth mini and the Mark 1 mini.
Oh, cool. Okay,
They're
yeah.
not like, I didn't make them. They're not my custom things, but they are custom. Somebody made them and I use them.
Nice.
I mean,
can't-
no, I'm going to put porn in your Tailspire.
I can't see anybody yet. I think there's one extra thing you need to do for whatever.
What? Oh, okay, hold on. So, oh, no, jeepers. I do have to give you access to. Boop, 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 boop. Is it a GM thing? Okay, player permission. This goes to Barnabas.
Yay! Thank you.
This goes to Yuto. This goes to Awesome Adam. Alex, are you in Tailspire or no?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So does everybody have access to everything?
Yeah, hang on, log in.
Okay, now some bar. Oh, okay. Well, here I will give you access to Caden, even though you're not here.
Thanks.
I just realized that's Dalen's body there.
Yeah, there's Dalen's body.
I thought he was like a chest or something.
Me too.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
He's just there. Hi.
He's just hanging out. Hi, I'm Paul.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with Tailspire. I'll keep trying after we get the return.
I'm playing Minesweeper here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the hold on, actually I have to put them back real quick. Oh, you're back. Lizzie wanted to say hi to everybody, so go ahead.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hello.
When people slash daddy's friends.
People do sometimes slash daddy's friends.
People do not slash daddy's friends, or daddy slashes people.
Oh, that was cute.
Laughed so hard I fell to the ground.
I heard that. Last time I
That's
heard
great.
that joke,
All
laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Anyway, bocce.
Ishmael,
All
you are
right.
first.
I really didn't want to do this, but
You gonna get angry?
Ishmael.
Wait, did she do anything in response to Barkwan casting a spell?
She hasn't had a turn yet. No. Nah, Barkwan just got his like surprise round because he wanted to like cast immediately when she reached out to touch Ishmael. So since she got a free turn of doing something, he also got a free turn of doing something.
My bonus action is going to be first as I rage, and my aura pulses. So she's going to have to beat a DC of 18.
DC what? Dexterity?
18.
DC con. DC what?
Con. Sorry, con. Yes.
Okay.
Con.
18? You said?
Nope. Dex. My bad. I was looking at the wrong note. This is a dex save for the aura.
Okay, she got a
And it's
23.
a DC of 18, yes.
Yep, she got 23.
Okay, so then it's halved 3d6. 2, 4, and 4. That's 10, so 5. Lightning damage.
5 lightning damage to her. Okay.
Zap. Oh man, I don't want to fight Aaron.
I didn't want to either. And as Ishmael raises his sword up, he yells again, I want to talk to Horan.
Okay.
And that, to hit is going to be a 29.
29 hits.
I would have been really freaked out if it didn't.
You have to roll a perfect 35 to hit.
Oh no! I can't get a 35. My highest is 32.
You have to roll perfect 20s.
12 for the first one.
12 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's up, Tailspur just loaded. What? I tried to load it so long ago. Okay, I'm just
Please
closing it.
continue your turn.
Yeah, sorry. Now another 19. So that's going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, and I rolled even worse. So 11.
11.
Slashing damage. Yep.
Okay. You first, your pulse of energy goes off. Your from your rage, and you see that like kind of blue crackling energy around her, and she doesn't even wince from it. And then you raise your sword and you bring it down to slash at her, and she like very quickly and deftly like dodges out of the way of it, but you still manage to like just kind of glance her arm, and then you swing again, and same thing, like as the blade is coming down, she is able to like time it enough to like touch the blade and push herself out of the way, but you still hit her. And you are going to take 14 points of psychic damage.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
What? Okay. Does it appear like she did something to me, or like is it as I hit her I felt like I was taking damage, or like what?
Yeah.
What can I deduce from what happened?
Yep. So each time you damaged her, it felt like you took a little bit of damage,
Including the aura, or just the melee attacks?
Everything.
Poop. Okay.
So actually, hold on. Let me do the math here again.
Because I reminded you of the aura.
Not so. You take 13 points. Sorry, of psychic damage.
Psychic, and I have no resistance to psychic. Oh, I'm immune to psychic damage. Just kidding. 13 points. Okay, poop. Yeah, I mean, he's just throughout here, he's just going to be screaming and yelling, and he's full rage mode now. He's pissed.
The other thing that happens is you lose an additional 13 hit points, as you lose all of your levels in Warlock, and a fiery version of Ishmael erupts from Arinth.
Uh-oh.
No.
So anything Warlock is stripped away because I only have one level.
Correct. Yeah, you're one level of Warlock and all of the HP associated with it.
Okay. Crap.
That's not my favorite.
I mean, thankfully I'm mostly barbarian, but that sucks. Oh man. I have no spells.
At which point, this like fiery Ishmael that has erupted out is going to take its turn, and it is going to cast Eldritch Blast on you.
Pew.
Is that spell attack?
First is is it a spell attack? Yes.
This is a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Holy Aura doesn't protect against that. Only melee.
Oh, it's only melee attacks.
Yeah, it's only melee.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Okay. So the first attack misses. And at first level, do you only have one attack? Okay.
Yes, for
All
zapping,
classes.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be its turn. Felix.
Oof.
Sorry, the wording of this says on attack rolls against them. It doesn't actually specify melee versus.
That would be
So
a
yeah,
spell attack.
it has an attack roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So all attack rolls.
Okay, perfect.
Heck
So yeah, it missed either way.
Well, I can see the pattern that's about to unfold here.
Mhm.
That's certainly not going to help.
I cast haste on council.
Okay.
Okay. Shoot her 16 times.
I was gonna say, like, okie dokie.
Okay.
And that's... Oh, I am going to bonus action put up my shield. My energy shield.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but I already have temporary hit points?
You do.
Can you get multiple instances of it? Or do I have to wait till it's all gone?
I believe
that
you can
work?
have multiple instances of it.
Okay.
It just won't raise your max.
These
the
are
hero's
these are
haste.
real temporary hit points.
Actual temporary.
If a character already. Oh.
It also just, I forgot to mention, it may not apply, but we've all got lightning resistance from the aura.
Oh, okay.
As long as I'm raging.
Temporary hit
That's-
points do not stack, unfortunately.
Okay.
The highest
I
value overwrites the lowest value.
It's all right. I won't do that then. I'll just that's my turn.
No, too bad. You already said you did it.
Boo!
That was a thing. Huh.
I'm gonna step up for a second. I gotta remove the cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. On Arinth's turn, she's going to take note of what just happened. And she is going to cast Dominate Person on Felix.
Oh no!
Oh.
Flash of Genius, please.
Please don't work.
Oh, we have advantage on the saving throws, don't we?
Yeah, so you get to make a wisdom saving throw, which you have advantage on.
Well,
We already had advantage because of Hero's Feast.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to dominate it, Felix.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
we
I
don't wanna
might
fight Felix. He's kind of a.
I might have an ace up my sleeve.
Well, the Holy Aura is even worse because it's been applied to an ally that's been turned into an enemy. So then he would have advantage on saving throws, but
Oh,
we
no.
wouldn't attack him anyway.
Ring of mind shielding doesn't save me from this.
The Ring of Mind Shielding doesn't protect you from Dominate Person.
Nope.
The worst mind spell. Okay.
What am I Trying
You're
to beat
making a
Consti-
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you're not okay. With advantage. And let's see. That is a 23.
23. Aerith just she locks eyes with you as you are casting, or right after you cast a spell on Council. And she says, "Surely you, Felix, see the wisdom in this." And you, like, there's that tug at the back of your mind, and then you shake it off. You go, nope, not doing that. And it has no effect.
I look down at Dalen, and that snaps me out of it. Won't make your mistake.
Okay. Wander.
All right. I cast confusion on Aaron,
Oh,
and so
fancy.
that
Confusion do.
that is wisdom saving throw with a DC of 17.
Where are you casting this, by the way?
Where?
Yeah. Because you pick a point.
Oh,
So you pick a point, and there's a 10-foot radius sphere, and every creature in that sphere has to make the save.
Womp womp.
This is not cast on a single target.
okay. Yeah, nix that. Thank you.
No. I want to see how this plays out. Come on.
Everyone's disabled.
Yay!
See, well, I don't know. Could I cast a sphere that encompasses Arinth and the Shadow Ishmael?
If you centered it like, hold on, say like there, it could hit them and nobody else.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. So they get wisdom saving throws. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sifting through things here in my lap.
I'm reviewing the situation. Billy.
Okay. So Arinth fails,
Oh.
and she's going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh.
And the elemental succeeds.
Well, we got one of them.
Okay.
You burned a resistance. Good work.
Right. Burning through the legendaries.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
That's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Barjuan. Oh, also, did you want to move anywhere? You want to stay there?
Would it would trigger an attack of opportunity if I moved any place, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll stay here then.
Okay.
You don't want to get
Barjuan. You see him.
butt slapped by Galadriel over here.
bonus action, casting spiritual weapon.
Oh, spiritual weapon.
What spiritual weapon do you want?
Trident.
How about a shovel?
Shovels.
The best I can do is a shovel.
Entrenching tool is the best way to go.
I can do a shovel.
All right. Sick. You got your spiritual shovel.
Bang! Bang!
I'm gonna cast that at a 3rd level.
Okay.
So it'll do 2d8 as opposed to 1d8, and I'm plopping that bad boy right next to Arinth.
In between her and Felix, or
Yes.
okay. Down. Boom. Right there. Okay.
I'm a slasher, or I guess shoveler.
Okay. Go ahead and hit her with a shovel. I just think of that YouTube video.
Yeah.
That's how I was just about to
Link it. Did you link it?
No, but I got a gif of it.
14, I'm assuming, doesn't hit.
Oh my god. Oh, it's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Does not hit. No.
Okay. And I can't cast 2 spells in a turn, right?
If one is a
I think
another
spirit
thing.
weapon is a reaction or a bonus action.
It's a bonus
Remember-
action, but
Yeah, you can. Oh,
but
go
you
ahead.
can't cast 2 spells. You can only cast a cantrip and a spell, right?
Yeah, a cantrip and a spell.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
So if there's a cantrip you really want to cast,
There isn't, but I will. I'll cast Sacred Flame on
Pew!
the big guy.
okay.
Ishmael?
The
Yeah,
Fire Ishmael. Fire Ishmael. It needs to make a dex save. DC 18, I believe. Yeah.
T18. That's a fail.
Okay. It's going to take 1d8 of radiant damage, I believe.
It goes up as your level goes up.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, you're right.
Well, you
3d8.
can cast it at a higher level, isn't it?
No.
No, cantrips get stronger as you level up.
Oh,
3d. Oh, yeah. 3d8. Ooh, interesting.
That's basically like your auto attack. Like fighters get to swing, mages get to
Right.
cantrip.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Mhm.
All right. All right.
And I'm going to move as far back as I can while keeping everyone within 30 feet radius of me.
Within 30 feet.
Yes.
All right. So the furthest away is going to be Ishmael. So you could move like all the way back to like this corner, or do you want to like go back down here? Because you could go to like here.
I want to head to the doorway, I think.
Okay. So this, I believe, would still have everyone.
Is there like maybe a barrel you want to get inside of or anything?
That,
Is there,
that gives
is there
everyone
a
60.
barrel? Is there a barrel of water?
We could throw some
there's
hay on
not.
top of you.
That's my turn.
Ah, okay.
Just kidding.
Lock. Council.
Me! Okay, so Council is going to say, Felix, open the pods. And he's going to move 5 feet, move 5 feet. He's going to do that and shoot at the Ishmael clone.
Okay.
It's kind of going to go around the table towards it while firing at it.
Okay.
Strafing.
5 feet.
Pew pew. Okay, so I rolled an 8 plus 12, 20.
That hits.
Okay. 11 damage. Piercing.
11 damage. It poofs.
Oh, okay. Well, crap. I thought it was stronger than that. Council doesn't really want to attack Arinth right now. So he's going to run up behind her and try and grapple her.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah. He's just gonna like
Try and grapple her. Okay.
just basically arm walk
Give her a big bear hug.
Yeah.
Suplex her.
No, giving her a hug, like a stop hurting things hug. What do I
Okay.
roll?
So you roll a strength check.
Cool. My strength
there
has
supposed-
gone up.
Is there supposed to be music or anything?
There is. Oh,
Yeah,
I guess there's not once I start Tailspire. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Oh,
Not bad. Hold on.
I mean,
I'll
we could
start
just
them.
quit playing. We could just stop here.
Here,
I'll
let's go battle ambushed. Oh my gosh.
My ears.
Super loud.
I rolled an 18. Strength.
Okay. You grapple her.
Okay. He's just gonna hold her. Try and can I move with her? Is it like half?
You
half
can. Yeah, it's at half speed.
Okay, I'm gonna back up. Oh wait, I did my 30 feet to get here. I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. You were hasted though.
Oh, I am hasted. I have double movement. Okay, I'm gonna back up to the wall.
Okay.
You just have. How does that work? Just out of curiosity, movement when you're grappling someone. Is it just.
I think it's half
We just
your
said
movement.
it. Half movement.
But no, I'm sorry. I asked that poorly. I heard you say that. Is it? What am I trying to say? Is it? Can you contest it or something? Like, is there?
What? So
When you-
your opportunity to contest it was the grapple check.
Oh, and then it's just halved because it's more difficult. Okay, all right. Sorry,
Yeah.
just thinking through it in my head.
Yeah. She gets to make a save every turn now that I have a hold.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I just don't feel like seeing Ishmael hit her and then the thing come out and then like him, I assume he like grimaced a little bit from the psychic damage and he doesn't really want to kill her. He just feels sad that she's kind of as sad as she is, so he's just gonna hope Felix does his thing and yeah.
Okay. Ishmael, your turn.
I am. Okay, I have to ask a clarifying question first. So, the pod that Horn is in.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
I
Music, man.
I want to try and smash open the pod, but I want to be conscious. Like as I attempt to do that, I don't want to do like an overhead swing right down the middle. So if I potentially break through the glass, then I go right into Horn. Is there room to like go towards the edge of the glass opening, or a way to?
Sure. You can try.
And I realize I may or may not even get through it. I just want to make sure I'm not like right over his head and attacking through the glass, and I get through the glass and decapitate him. I've decapitated a caretaker. Sorry, I rolled already. I assume I should make an attack roll.
Yes, you should.
Okay. So that is going to be 24.
24 will hit. Yeah.
So 4, 5, 6. That is 14 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you smack the thingamajig, and it takes damage. You leave like a nick in the metal on the side.
Does it seem like worthwhile damage, or like it just happens to show a cosmetic blemish?
Make me an investigation check at disadvantage because you're making this mid trying to attack things.
Like hitting a car with a pool noodle? Or hitting a car with a golf club.
Okay. Okay. You said investigation?
Yes.
At disadvantage, it'll be 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's really hard. but you swing really hard, so you're not sure.
I'm going to take another swing at it. So,
Big man swing thing hard.
Pod strong. Ishmael
is
strong.
the top of it glass? It's transparent. Is it a different material?
Yes. Yes. So most of it is metal, but there is a glass covering on it that you can see through.
I am going to, this time for my second attack, hit the glass.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is something I can or can't do, but I'm going to try not to hit Horan if I go through it. So I'm definitely attacking towards the lower part. Like if it's, I'm assuming it's maybe full body, so down towards where his legs are.
Okay.
But I'm going to take that attack on the glass part instead of the metal part.
Okay.
Time. 19.
19. You make contact, but it is not meaningful enough to do damage.
Wow.
Oh, 19 was to hit.
Yep.
But, but I didn't. Oh, interesting.
I would, if you were swinging at a person, I would have said you missed. You missed the DC or the AC.
Gosh. Okay. Then before I end my turn, I'm gonna bonus action and use my aura. So fire guy's gone. So just oh gosh, do I want to do this? Yeah, he's doing it. He's gonna use it. So it is a dex save and a DC of 18.
Okay. She fails.
3d6.
Oh, and actually, she's restrained because she's being grappled. So, yeah, she still fails.
All right, that is 11 was the total. So fail is the full amount.
Okay. She takes 11 damage, and you
Lightning.
take 5 psychic damage.
I kind of figured that was going to happen, but... Oh,
My
this is gonna be
brain.
an interesting battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Felix? Sorry, is that all, Ishmael?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just standing right in front of the pod still.
Okay.
He's gonna yell. Sorry, he's gonna yell out. Just the pods.
Okay.
He's a
Felix,
raging barbarian. He doesn't have lots of words to say.
Why say lot word when few word do trick?
Felix is going to try to open the pods using the terminal again.
Okay. Go ahead. Make me an investigation check.
Oh. 23.
23 in your investigation.
Yep.
As you are trying to find some way to open the pods, release the pods using this console, you are growing increasingly convinced that the pod controls are not controlled by this console. This is purely for like monitoring. You're not positive, but you're starting to feel that way because it's not evident.
I got a hunch.
Mm-hmm.
A techno hunch.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have time to look around to see if anything else catches my eye, or?
You can make me a perception check, sure.
17.
17. With a 17, looking around, the only other thing of note that you can see is you can see the papers that are right in front of you on the desk have different like blueprints and schematics for things that Dalen built in front of you. And sitting on top of them is a clearish blue or clearish green piece of alchemite.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, first, I'm going to take all of that stuff.
It's just swiping it.
Gimme.
Yes.
Swiper, no swiping.
And then,
Nice.
then I don't know. You can decide if I have to wait till next turn to look through the blueprint documents or.
Felix, no filching.
Yeah, it would absolutely take like a full turn to look at, if not multiple, to look through these things.
Of the most valuable things in this world, blueprints written by Dalen is pretty.
Yeah, pretty much. For the next 6 seconds, nothing else matters.
Guys, I have to get out of here right now.
Just runs down the hallway.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Arinth, on her turn.
Do I roll strength now?
No. I'm trying to remember how grappling works for like subsequent checks.
I don't remember.
And I don't think she can't cast somatic spells with a somatic component when she's restricted, right?
Yeah, she's
She
just
cannot cast
Strength
things
check,
that use her hands, correct?
if I remember correctly.
Boop, boop, boop. Grappled creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed on a strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check contested by your strength athletics check.
Oh, I get to do athletics.
So yeah, you can use
Oh.
athletics
Okay.
as she tries to
That is
escape.
just straight dex lesson. My athletics is +9. Ooh! Freaking 18! So, 27.
27. That's pretty good. Yeah, she does not break free of your hug.
Yeah! He's putting all of the elm pride and love into her. Don't do it, we're good people.
Whispering sweet nothings.
What was the
Hey, girl.
I don't know what an emotionless elm would try to do to swoons, just to flirt with someone.
right?
I once worked for 12 hours straight.
Okay. Yeah, that's all she's gonna do.
Oh, okay.
I think. Unless I can find something really quick. There we go. There's the right page.
No.
Okay. She is going to lean her head back and whisper sweet nothings into Council's ear.
Uh-oh.
Council, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, but I get advantage.
With
I only have
advantage.
+2. Okay, well that's a 2, so I'm gonna roll again.
Can't be charmed, right?
Oh no, that's a 6 plus 2, so 8.
Oh, dude.
It's not charmed.
Ruh-roh.
Frightened. There was another spell I was going to cast that did prevent charm, but I can't have 2 concentration spells at the same time.
All she does, she leans her head back to you, Council,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "You can see the logic here. Fight for me." And at that, you let go of her.
I'm so sorry. Oh no.
You have
Wander.
disadvantage against us.
If you
Oh,
transform,
And actually, at that, yeah, I think that she would try to get. Well, I think she would come up here.
Can I end concentration as a free action?
On your turn.
would I have gotten an attack of opportunity from her movement?
No, she never left your threatened space, and she was pulled out of your threatened space.
Yeah. Okay.
So, no, either way. Wander.
Well, my conundrum of trying to get my 10-foot radius circle to only capture Arinth and not Council is no longer a conundrum, so I cast Confusion.
Okay.
So I have to make a wisdom save?
Yep, Wisdom save.
Of course! Of course! I got an actual 20!
And it's a wisdom save, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And what do I have to beat?
17.
Okay. She rolled a 19.
All right.
That's the problem with save spells, man. They're so strong, but if they succeed, it's like, well.
Yep. I was hoping to at least soak up another legendary resistance.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't even want to do that. Yeah, that's it. Well, actually, now that I'm out of her range, I am going to back up. Kind of, what is that, lava down there? What's the orange stuff?
That is the heart.
Oh, that is the heart. Yeah, I will move towards the heart.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Check in. Yep. Okay. Just looking at Barquan's aura. You are still within it. Ishmael is still within it. Council is not.
Okay.
Barquan, it is your turn.
I cast. Well, first I'll move my spiritual weapon closer to her and take another attack. That's a bonus.
Boop.
Oh, I gotta roll to hit.
Oof.
We should take like 20 minutes to just table talk this whole battle before we go any further.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Right. 3D? Yeah, I did see that. Ooh, 11 plus. How about that? 17 damage.
17 damage. And you take
I take, but it's not me attacking.
8 damage. 8 psychic damage.
But it's not me attacking, it's the spiritual
You
weapon.
take 8 psychic damage.
Some BS.
And go ahead and make me a concentration saving throw.
I get advantage because I'm
Was
a
it-
forecaster. 12.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, yep. No matter
DC's
what you
10
roll.
if it's below. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to beat it at
I'm
10.
doing it anyway. The second was a 1.
Never mind, you fail.
Okay.
She imposed disadvantage just because she's a god. She can do that if she wants to.
You know what? That's
fair.
That's fair.
She just deal half damage back to us just by existing.
No, this sucks. Okay, I cast banishment.
Ooh, banish!
You're gonna touch her?
Oh, is that touch?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You gotta go up and give her a high five.
I can't reach her and do that.
Is it touch?
I think it is.
Isn't that what we're?
What?
Oh
I
no,
thought
it's
it was
60
like-
feet. Range is
Yeah,
60
I was
feet.
like, I was
Yeah.
like,
It's a better spell than that.
I was like, I was Larry Bird 3-point shooting against the behemoth. I wasn't.
And what save does she have to make?
She has to make a charisma save. DC 18.
Charisma save, eh?
Does she have Riz?
Oh no, the pretty elf goddess is gonna make a charisma
That'll be
save.
Riz.
Is that where the slang comes from?
Yeah, it's
From
short for
charisma.
charisma.
Oh, I had no idea. Today I learned unwillingly.
I have more respect for the term now.
Right.
Jack will remember this. She's gonna use one of her legendary resistances.
Hey,
Riz.
nice.
She did
We all
not
take
have
psychic
the
damage
Riz.
from Adam.
Okay.
Giat.
It's my turn. Sikia.
That word gets said 100 times a day in this house. I'll
Oh
just
my
say that
goodness.
right
I heard skibbity toilet for the first time today in my house. I backhanded my children. Just kidding.
now. I saw video
Was it
for
you
the
saying
first
it?
time last week. That video is crazy.
Does Aerith want counsel to attack anyone specific, or am I just going nuts here?
Kill the fish.
Kill the fish.
I can end my concentration out of my turn.
Okay. So I don't have haste.
And that means you're lethargic.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What does lethargic mean?
Skip your turn?
No,
Hello,
it's
tired.
can't move or take actions.
Oh,
So if you
Okay.
didn't do anything else.
that's
that-
great.
Respectfully suck a butt.
I'm happy with that. So do I? So, do I make my save because it's the end of my turn?
Yeah, I think that you would.
Okay.
Rolled-
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't
It's-
make a
it's-
save against charm person. Oh, dominate person.
Nope.
That's
It's a pretty high level spell.
pretty. Oh yeah, it's not charm person. It's dominate person.
Dominate.
Oh no.
You just gotta smack her and break her concentration.
I mean, I rolled a 14. So
It says each time they take damage, they make a save.
Oh,
So if council takes damage,
okay. Well, I mean that's I can't do any actions, so I'm just gonna. Council's gonna like raise his crossbow and get ready to just rapid fire into Bakwan. I imagine Felix like snapping his fingers, and Council's like, "I'm gonna get." He's already tired. Just drops to a knee, like.
I just keep casting haste on him and can't.
It's like I feel great. God,
I shoot myself in the foot. Your turn, dang it.
All right, well that's my turn.
all right, Ishmael, your turn.
Quick point of clarity. I meant to say channel. I was introduced to the channel and saw some videos as opposed to just videos skipping.
Oh.
I want to make sure that I keep up my
Thank you
riz.
for clarifying that.
Everybody knows I got that W riz.
Such a valuable use of our time.
I want to make sure everyone knew that.
You guys hear a barbarian explode in the distance.
I am going
He's
to
not that far away.
make an attack on the cords coming out from Horan's pod.
Oh.
Okay.
Forgot to move. I'm assuming you're not gonna let me move now.
Would you like to move?
I wanted to move towards council, yeah.
Okay, so where?
Like to the table.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. You move up to the table?
25. I want to go around. I want to approach council.
On the
Sorry.
table?
No? Can I do that?
Or you want to go this? Yeah, you can climb up on top of a table, can't you?
Yeah, I'll Dukes a Hazard over it.
All right, sweet. You get halfway over.
Come at me, bro.
Ishmael, you're attacking the cables.
24.
24 hits.
2. 12. 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing damage to the cables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you make a slash at the cable, and what you find is that it's not like what you would think of like rubber hosing or something, but like more like insulated cabling where it's got like a metal sheath around it. So you make more of a dent into the cable than you would like an actual cut. But you do some damage to it.
I'm going to do the same thing again. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
5, 6, 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. Yeah, same thing. You make the dent worse. But no noticeable change in the pod itself.
Okay. Then I am gonna use my bonus action again Yeah, I'm gonna do the aura. So,
Did she call the
dex save,
cops?
She called the cops.
Sorry.
dex save, DC 18.
Sirens in Woodbury? What is this, Minneapolis?
Dude, I hear sirens every day on radio.
Either next break or when we're done, I have to tell you guys like a 30-second story, but I'll wait. You got to remind me. It's crazy.
Yeah, she saves.
Okay.
She rolled a
So
26.
1, 4, 10 total, so half. 5.
Okay. And you also take 5 psychic damage. Anything else? Okay. Nope. Felix. Joe, turn.
I'm going to look through the blueprints and see if any of them match the or look like the pod blueprints.
Oh, okay. Make me a perception check.
19.
19. Shuffling through them, you don't see any pod blueprints. What you do see are artifact blueprints, the ship blueprints, and you see other blueprints like for the labyrinth and stuff like that, but nothing for the pods themselves.
Okay. And there was a piece of green alchemite.
Correct.
Does it have Dalen in it?
I mean, I think there just might be a Dalen in there. There's life force at least.
Well, I said it was a clearish green alchemite.
Oh, clearish.
Sorry.
Green. It's like
Let me-
hybrid alchemite.
You have seen one other alchemite like this before.
Smash and find out.
Where?
If
In
you
Sledge?
can't remember, your character can't remember.
It's Sledge?
No.
Clearish green.
Okay.
Your walkie-talkie.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know it was green. Oh, it's just clear. Okay.
No, it's clearish green.
I'm
Clear.
gonna. I can bonus action click my heels and get double my movement.
Yeah,
Is it a bonus action?
I believe it is.
There's no place like Zoomies.
I was just saying, there's no place to go.
Bonus action. Yep. And I'm gonna try to get around. Yeah, she'll have disadvantage on opportunity. Oh, but I'm gonna try to climb up on the table and get over to the pods.
But not get within reach of her, or
There's no way I can get by without, because can I slip by Ishmael so I at least don't take a hit from our buddy Council there?
I have a ranged weapon. I can't make attacks of opportunity.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, you can easily get over here.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to inspect the pod itself to see if there's a more sophisticated way to get it open.
Okay. Well, you've already used your action this
That's
turn,
fine.
so you'll wait till next turn.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Celerity, double class dominate person. Felix and Ishmael. I win.
She could, if she wanted to, she could just do nothing.
Oh yeah, that's.
We're not really attacking her, so I don't know what her deal is.
It just reminds me of the DBZ abridged type of scene. Like, what are you doing? Nothing. Flying around. Foiling my plans. Foiling your plans. Are you? Yes.
She is.
Oh, thwarting my plans.
She's looking at her fish dinner laying on the table.
She's just gonna stay here.
Interesting.
And she'll turn to both Felix and Ishmael and say, "Is this proving fruitful?" Wander.
All right. I cast Flesh to Stone on Arinth, which is a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is restrained as its flesh begins to harden.
Mm-hmm. You got a Constitution save at the end of each of its turns. Okay. So Constitution saving throw, and it has to be a 16?
18.
18.
What are you casting it on? Or who?
Arinth.
That's a natural 20.
No.
Sorry.
But she only has one resistance left.
How do we know
Think.
that?
I don't know that. I assume it's 3.
Anything else?
No. That's
Disappointment.
Okay.
These have been awesome ideas. They just
Yeah.
have come
Alright.
up against bad rolls.
Barquan.
Does Council still look like he's under her spell?
He hasn't attacked?
He hasn't done anything.
Do we
So
know?
there's no way for you to know that he is under any spell
Okay.
other than she got away from him.
Yeah, she was grappled, and she was no longer grappled.
Yeah, did he
Yeah.
put her down, or did she escape?
You don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, if I don't know,
Especially not from where you were
Sure.
hiding back here.
that's fair. I'm gonna jump to the other side of the table on the ground toward Council.
Okay.
And I guess one square away. No, I'd want to be in melee range, knowing that he's a yep. And then I'll cast Banishment on her again.
Ooh,
her
get
again?
some. Oh, come on. Send her to noon.
That's a charisma save, I think I said last time.
Yeah. And she has to beat a what?
18.
18? She rolls a 23.
Oh,
Man.
That saves.
oh.
She saved.
Yeah, bonus action, attack with my spiritual weapon again.
Okay.
Poof.
That's not gonna do it. 13.
What's it?
13.
13 misses.
Sweet. All right.
Okay.
Well, that's my turn.
Council. You have your orders.
Okay. I shoot back one.
Do you negate melee?
Yep.
I
I got a feat.
He does have a feat.
Do I have disadvantage because of your aura?
You do have disadvantage because of my aura, yes.
Okay. So that was a 9, and that was an 11. So,
Hold on now. Hold on now.
well, with the 9, it's a 21.
Creatures of your choice in that radius, when you cast a spell, shed dim light. Other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. You did not say that he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, I have.
Uh-huh.
I still have the aura. When you cast it, you didn't.
You
when you cast
you
it,
gave
you
him
can
the aura.
What does it
Can't give-
negate though?
What?
Does it negate?
What do you mean?
Nothing
does it
negate.
Well, don't I have disadvantage against attack rolls against me?
In addition, other creatures
I
have disadvantage on
misremembered.
attack rolls against them until the spell ends.
Oh, so it's on you.
Well, it's on everyone
one.
within 30-foot radius of me that I
Yeah,
chose.
he would have disadvantage because it's
Okay.
It's Barquan who imposes disadvantage on attackers.
Right.
Okay.
Well, with disadvantage, I got a 21.
That
Glad we straightened that out.
Sorry. Yeah, we probably could have
council doesn't really miss, unfortunately.
Not spent that time. My bad.
Does 21 hit?
Okay.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay. And I'm just doing straight attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Are you?
I don't know.
What is the most deadly thing you can do?
The most deadly thing I can do? Okay, well...
Read it.
Kill him. You're immune to frighten, so that doesn't work.
You can just do regular attacks.
Okay.
We don't need to
I'll just do
draw
I'll,
this
I'll,
out.
I'll do a trip attack. Why not?
Okay.
Give me a dex save, please. DC 18.
That'd be
18. 15 plus 3.
All right, meets it, beats it. But you take an additional 8, so you take 18 piercing damage.
Jesus.
And
Shoot
go ahead
again.
and roll a concentration check.
Oh.
Yep. What do I need to beat? 18?
Half, no, so 10.
10.
Minimum's 10.
Advantage forecaster. Oh yeah, 18 plus.
Nice. Okay.
So that's a 14 with disadvantage, 17, so 26 that hits.
Yep.
Try trip attack again. Give me another dex save, please. This is terrible. I don't want to do this.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fail. 10.
Okay, you are on the ground, and you take 15 piercing damage. I'm sorry, I don't want to do this.
All good.
Third attack.
With advantage.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
roll a concentration?
For that one? No, I did not.
Yeah.
10? Still 10?
What did you hit him
DC.
for? What?
Oh, I hit him for 15. So yeah, DC 10.
Yeah, so 10.
Constitution, or a concentrate. What am I rolling?
Constitution save. Yeah.
Constitution save? Okay. Ooh, 11. But I got
All right,
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah, you're fine.
But I have advantage because he's on the ground, but disadvantage because the aura.
No,
Okay.
not with ranged weapons.
All right.
Oh,
You normally have disadvantage, but you're in
Oh.
melee range.
Does 17 hit?
nope.
Oh, okay, missed one. And my fourth and final attack.
4.
I do have 4, unfortunately. Well, that was a natural 20 and an 18, so 30. And
Misses, believe it or not.
The higher the hit. Yeah.
you take 13 piercing damage. I'm so sorry.
All good. Concentration
So
check?
that's technically the end of my turn. Am I like trying my best to kill him?
Do
Is
it.
that? Oh no!
Action surge?
God damn it!
Oh,
I action surge.
oh no.
Yeah, that hits 21.
Yes.
Oh no! 12 piercing. Uh, 18.
Miss.
Ooh, okay. And
What's your AC?
20.
Dang.
20.
Full,
Nice.
full plate plus shield.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
Action surge just gets me another action, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's not a full turn. Okay, so I did my attack.
So that's 3 more attacks.
3 more attacks. So that's the last one. That's 22, and then 19. So yeah, 22. Another attack. Oh,
So you hit 3 more times?
no, I hit. This is the last hit.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1 on my damage, so 8 piercing.
Okay.
And roll your concentration check.
Yeah. So you hit me, but you did hit 3 more times or 2 more times?
2 more times.
2 more times. So it's 12 and 8.
Yep.
Okay. And now I just need to roll 2 more concentration checks and beat 10s each time.
Mm-hmm.
Save.
There goes my action surge.
Do you not have 2
Save.
yet?
No, not yet.
Save.
Oh.
Save.
All right.
I'm still concentrating, but
Okay.
golly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know. Wait,
Alright.
did you go after me or before me?
After.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I took my turn. Yep,
Yep.
never mind.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Can I take a free action?
to poop yourself?
Ow!
Absolutely. You can do that anytime you want. Ishmael, your turn.
I'm just gonna attack that cable again.
Okay.
Constant's got his boot on Barkwan.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Damage. 2.
I just
12.
added all that up. Wow.
Well, I missed twice.
How much damage did you do? I'm sorry.
12.
12? Okay. Yeah, you make another solid smack into the cable.
Is it looking like it's getting progressively more damage?
Yeah. Yeah, you're like crimping it essentially. Like it's every time you hit, it's just like it's right near the point where it might pinch off cables.
That is going to be a 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh. Who? Okay, then I'm going to use bonus action to use my aura. So.
Okay.
Dex save, DC 18.
That's right. She fails.
Ooh.
She only got a 15. Do
That's
that, beautiful bean
15
footage.
total. What's
13?
that? 15, 1-5.
15. All right. So you take 7 points of psychic damage.
I'm trying to figure out how this works from a mechanical standpoint, because I thought it was halved at first, but then sometimes it's the full amount. I don't fully get it. That's okay. I don't need to get it.
I didn't use my sharpshooter feat.
You
probably for the best. Yeah, that would have been so much
So,
worse.
remove 5 and to do 10.
Yeah.
You would have missed on a few of those because you
I would have missed more, yeah, but
But the
On a
times
few
when
of
you
those.
hit. All right. Anything else, Ishmael? Okay.
Nope.
Felix.
oh goodness.
Felix is, after hearing Barquan, or like the scuffle between Council and Barquan yelping, and he did witness Council just kind of let Arinth go suspiciously. He's going to turn around, move, got one space. I guess I can. No, here.
Oh.
Here.
Oh.
Now there.
Okay.
With green flame dripping from his fist,
Ooh.
he's going to punch Arinth.
Okay. Roll
was
that
about-
damage.
I was about to
Roll
shout.
the hit.
I was about to shout twist his dick, but then you changed targets, so never mind.
Well, green flame blade hits 2 targets.
That for you was hilarious.
So there's still time for it.
There's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Or no. Because my proficiency went up by 1, so 23 to hit.
23 also hits.
So that is 13 thunder damage to Arinth.
Okay.
And 14 fire damage.
Wait, hold on. So 13 thunder damage, you said?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't like that I rolled so high on these damage die.
Okay.
Gonna come back to me.
You're gonna have a
Okay,
headache, my guy.
that's six psychic damage to you.
Oh, okay.
And then what's the fire damage?
It was 14.
14. So then another 7 psychic to you.
Okay, and then 2d8 fire splashes over to Council.
Ooh,
That
that
is
means I get to
10
make a save.
Oh, 10 plus 5. 15
15 fire damage.
fire damage.
Okie dokie.
Make your save.
Make my save. It's a wisdom save. I
Uh,
want to break free. I want to break free.
Makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell.
Hasha! 15!
15 does not succeed.
Get at me, goddamn. I only have +2.
If Felix would have just failed on the first turn, this wouldn't have happened.
I feel like Felix is a bit more valuable in this combat.
Tell that to Barquad.
Right, I was about to say.
Look at the floor at your feet and say it.
Yeah, and I'm going to put
Getting
my shield up.
I'm getting
Oh,
fish sauce on my boots.
also, when you hit Arinth, you
Yeah.
lose 13 HP.
Oh no.
Oh no, a mini Felix.
And you lose all of your warlock abilities. And a shadowy, flamey Felix shows up next to you.
I find it
like rips itself almost from Arinth.
I find it very serendipitous that the only elm left in existence is the one fighting for Aerith.
Right.
You've just seen the light, that's all.
No, boo.
Okay.
Boo this woman.
I think Alanis Morissette wrote about that in her song.
Is that your turn, Felix?
Yep.
Okay. Then Flame Felix is going to attempt to Eldritch Blast you.
Pew.
And misses. That was a horrible,
Suck.
horrible shot. And that's its turn.
It's so bad that it makes Felix embarrassed. My clone should be better than this.
Arinth is just going to look down at her feet and just say, I'm so sorry that it has had to come to this. Wander.
Huh. Okay. So first of all, Wander does a thorn whip against Council.
What's the range on Thorn Whip? 60 feet?
30 feet?
30 feet? Are you within 30 feet?
Whoopsh.
If
Or do you
not,
want to move to be within
I'll
30
take
feet
a
if you're
couple
not?
steps if need be.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to move one closer.
Okay.
Boop.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there you go.
Wanda's like, stop it.
Bum.
11 plus 21 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh.
I have 23 AC.
Stupid.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's got that alchemite armor.
I got an alchemite plate mail that Joan made me.
Right.
Freaking forgot.
You've got the
that.
highest AC on our party.
It's
that's for
nuts.
I should have installed a emergency switch,
kill switch.
to make his armor teleport off of himself.
Wait, didn't we do that? Don't you have
I
that?
said it only does it when it's going to be torn off.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, start grabbing.
It's like an airbag.
Boom! I'm just imagining his clothes just exploding off like some anime.
All right. I use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit, and I have it move towards Barquan and sit right next to him.
Glug, glug, glug. That means thank you.
It's still a pixie.
Yeah.
Can we have the angry toad?
Oh, the angry mushroom? Yeah.
Oh, the angry mushroom. That thing is so cute.
They also have the reverse centaur.
The reverse centaur.
What?
A wrong tar?
No, so it's a horse's head on a man's legs. And that's it.
That's amazing. I didn't use that in my campaign.
What?
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so it's when it yeah, it's so Barquan, when you start your turn.
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh, I'm screenshotting this.
Oh, hold on.
I got it.
Is it too late to roll a new character?
Yes.
Thing.
I love that it has sneakers on.
Yeah, it's wearing sneakers, not like plate mail shoes or
Like a
anything.
loincloth.
Very practical.
Oh, it's perfect.
Those
Alright.
Jordans?
Getting that out of here. All right, little angry mushroom goes over and heals Barquan. You said.
Yep.
Started my
And
turn.
luckily, with my D6, I rolled a 1, so you get 1 hit point, Barquan.
Don't spend it all in one place.
That's what I was trying to say.
I knew it.
That just made my day.
All right, that's your turn, Wander.
Parkwan reaches up face down and just touches Council's leg and casts Greater Restoration.
Greater restoration.
It will end the effect of the charm spell.
Oh,
One effect that charmed or petrified the target.
Okay.
wow. I didn't know you had access to that. That's a huge spell.
Yeah. Wow. Is that your 7th level spell?
That fifth?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
fifth?
Fifth
Wow.
level? Shoot. Okay. Yeah. Undo a debilitating effect. Yep.
I'm free. Does it
Okay.
restore hit points?
No.
The old one from 3.5 used to full heal.
He looks at him and says, "Don't do that again."
I'm sorry, my friend.
Stands up and he goes on the other side of the mushroom, and then he uses his bonus action to attack the Felix monstrosity fire thingy with his spiritual weapon.
Okay. So I'm moving that to here.
Yep,
Okay.
19 to hit.
19. What is Felix's AC? That
19.
Okay, so it hits.
Pizza.
Okay.
It's a pizza.
9. 13 damage.
13 damage. Poof. It gone.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay.
Was that the end of the third round?
Yes, I believe so. P.S. I'm assuming that Barnabas, you still have time constraints this evening.
Yeah, I mean, if we're like 5 minutes away from the session being done, I can hold on. But if there's more than that, then yeah.
So you want us to end like because this will be the end of the round. Would you like us to be done after this, or
Yeah,
we have
that'd
until
be
a time?
just right if we could.
Okay.
Sorry for spoiling
Okay.
the fun.
That's
No.
all right.
No,
We'll
I have
kick
to
this
jump on a
back.
work. I have to jump on a work call here in a second, anyway. So
Okay. Yeah.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
So Barnabas, you should be like, oh, actually tonight works and I can keep playing. And that's Lucas' fault.
sure.
Council.
He's just gonna murmur, "You dare invade my mind," and he's gonna shoot Aerith.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make this a sharpshooter shot,
Go for it.
and I'm gonna combine it with Commander's Strike. Oh no, not yet. I'll do Trip Attack.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, okay, so that's a 19 minus 5. That's 14 plus 12, 26.
26 hits.
Okay, so she needs to make a strength save, please,
Strength save.
against 18.
That's a natural 1.
Okay, she is prone.
She tripped.
She takes 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 10 is 28.
28.
What?
And that's my first attack.
And you take
Nice.
14 psychic damage.
Okay, I'm just going to add this up in this little cell right over here. You said 14?
That's correct.
Okay, 14. Second shot. Actually, I'm going to make this a commander's strike. I can forgo one of my attacks
Mm-hmm.
and direct a companion to strike. When I
Okay.
do, I expend a superiority die. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. Ishmael! Wait, no. Felix! Give her a whump. And add a d10 to your damage, if you hit.
23 to hit.
Hits.
I chose Felix because Ishmael's taken a lot of psychic damage already.
Oh. 10 damage.
10 damage.
That D10, man. The 1.
10
Boom.
damage?
10,
Total?
10 thunder damage.
Okay. And you take 5 psychic damage.
Okay, so that's a 12 minus 5 is 7, plus 12 is 19? Does that hit?
19 misses.
Oh, okay. And then, so that was 3, because I did 1 for commanders. This is my last attack. 18 minus 5, plus 12, 20,
25.
25.
So that hits.
Yep, well, that's not superiority, so it's just regular shot. Ooh, 3 plus 6. 9 piercing damage.
9, and you take 4
Oh,
psychic
no.
damage.
19, sorry.
19.
Plus 10. Yep.
Then you take 9 piercing damage.
Okay, 14 plus 9 is 23. Ooch. That's it. That's my turn. Oh, sorry. I'm going to step up 5 feet.
Okay. So you shoot her, make her land on the ground. You shoot again. And you see when you shoot her. Your alternate self
Oh, no!
Oh,
I
comes out
should
of
have
her.
known! I thought, I don't have any warlock levels. I'm an idiot. No! This was so...
As she is getting shot by you, she just says, "It should have been anyone but you."
I
And we
fell
will
right into
end
that.
There. That's where we'll
Oh,
pick up next time, sometime in July.
God.
oh my goodness. And I thought I was being all clever. I'm like, I have the most warlock levels. I'll make sure not to attack her. Everything will be fine.
I should have known. I totally lapsed. Man,
Fell
Oh.
right into my trap.
I like to think I'm clever, but I totally dropped the ball on that one.
The other one's poofed right away. I'm sure this will be no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll one shot it with a spiritual shovel. It's cool.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We're
Well,
going all the way to July now, just
Look.
because of other people.
I'm
Yeah.
out 2 weeks.
yes, I am. Let's see. Luke, where's Luke is out the 13th and the 20th, yeah?
Yeah.
I cannot believe.
And I believe there was a reason we couldn't play on the 27th.
Which means more time for Total War and Helldivers, right?
I'm gonna go for a
Yeah.
walk.
1, yes. And 2, we might be able to play the 27th unless somebody has a reason that we can't.
This seems more important than my mom's birthday.
Yeah, she'll understand. Mom, I gotta play Satan's game.
Invite her
I'll
along.
stop by and see her before.
She'll play.
Her and my
Aaron's-
dad usually go out to eat on her birthday anyways. We usually get together on the weekend. So
Yeah.
it'll be fine. I can plan for that. I am available that day.
I'm unworthy of this mask.
Oh
No.
Throw it away.
so sad. All right, you have met Arinth, and you have started chipping away at her. Well
She's
done.
A
This is great.
nihilistic psycho.
Yeah.
No,
That's bad.
no.
She's a sad parent that gave up.
She's like
Yeah.
half the JRPG bosses I've ever fought.
You know that honestly, that
I was
just
like,
makes
shoot,
me
what do
look
they
at
all say
JRPG
in this?
bosses.
What do they all say in this situation?
Yeah,
Something hope.
yeah.
We did say
Hope is
hope a lot.
useless. Yeah,
I can't.
hope is worthless.
I'm going to bed and crying.
Super fast. On Saturday, I took the kids to go to the Edina art fair. It was kind of cool. It was insanely packed. It was just crazy how many people were there and how big it was. I had no idea. We were there for like the afternoon. We left, and then I was like, well, we're never out in this area. It's so far away. Let's stop and get food. There's this vegan restaurant called Reverie that I've heard a ton about, but it's in South Minneapolis in a not great area. It's not far from the Cup Foods where George Floyd, well, that went down. But I'm like, whatever. I've been wanting to go there. It's actually kind of a nicer restaurant, and I was like, let's go there. So we park, we walk in, we have dinner. Dinner's tasty. We come back out to the car. It's like across the street and down a few cars, and Adam hops in the back, and I'm about to get in front, and Kaya's just standing there. And I'm like, come on, Kaya, get in the car. And she's like, Dad, there's a person in it. And I'm like, okay, please get in the car, Kaya. She's like, Dad, there's a person in the bush. And I'm like, Kaya, get in the car. It's fine. And she's like, that goes back and forth a couple times. And she gets in the car, and I'm like, Kaya, sometimes, especially like in the city, downtown, it happens. You got either homeless people or somebody's really messed up and they passed out. She said, Dad, you don't understand. Kaya she's in high school. She's like, this wasn't a person passed out. I'm like, what? And I pull up a couple feet and I look, and I have to get out of the car because this was not a person passed out. This was a body.
Oh,
So I got back in the car and called 911.
Should we have stopped streaming before you told this story?
It's fine. I don't know the follow-up because they don't call you back or anything, but